Hello,
Hi.
we're live.
Hi.
Hello.
We were ranting about Resident Evil. Kind of ranting.
Colin.
Listen, I'll start it.
Shrimping. We can't keep doing this.
I've been playing it recently. I'm probably gonna
Daniel, we
finish it tonight.
can't keep doing this.
Can't just keep being horny.
All right.
Oh
well,
god.
Vampire lady,
Yeah, we're
now.
we're back.
Big
Hello.
vampire
Big
lady.
vampire mommy.
Oh my god.
Yeah. Okay. Hello. We're back. But announcements are a thing I should do. Yeah. Announcements. Yes. Well, I mean, Tuesdays. So obviously, this show, we're here. We are chilling. Tomorrow's in for Horizon, 6 p.m. PDT. Go watch it. It's great. Friday is Ramblemancy at 7 p.m. PDT. Last week was the Infinite Horizon Q&A. You can go check that out. It should be in the VODs right now, I think. If I'm not sure if it's on YouTube yet. But yeah, go check that out if you haven't seen it yet. But this Friday, we're back with Ramblemancy. We're going to be sitting down with Jordan Shively at Hottest Singles on Twitter and talking about cosmic horror. Hey, it's kind of like Resident Evil a little bit. Cosmic horror. Yeah. We have Tabletop Tool Chest this week, and so any patrons and Twitch subs, you get some post-apocalyptic adventure hooks if you're interested. So charity event giveaways for any of you who won a sticker, mug, or hoodie. We're working on getting those shipped out this week, so you'll be hearing from John when those are on their way. I look at the announcements we made for this week, basically going through, and one of them is like, are you hydrated enough? I should actually refill this water, but I'll figure that out.
I have beverages this week.
But yeah, that really it for announcements. Man, after the charity week, it feels like announcements are so short. Like,
It's fair.
Yep, been there. Okay. Ready for intro?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, we'll be back for a recap right after the intro.
Dump truck?
Perfect, we're back.
Awesome. Yes! Yes! Yes!
Every week. It's just every week.
Yeah, it really is.
God.
I'm mad that that's what's got caught and not Dracu. This is some bullshit. This is some bullshit.
They chose their timing better.
It came to me, and I thought I was in a safe space. I couldn't blurt out the last thing. Oh
Oh no.
Illustrious
Happened last
DM,
session.
could you please enlighten
This
us?
is just Resident. Like, I saw, I think like Vanna tweeted about a Resident Evil TTRPG. Is that what we're doing now? It's like we're switching gears. It's Resident Evil now.
no! I couldn't
I mean,
God.
we
do
could
that
play a
with
game.
her.
We could randomly go to Ravenloft for no reason.
Okay, but I have pointed
Instead of
out that
Strahd,
she is
it's
technically a dragon, and
I mean, kind of. Dragon shaped at some.
Don't let your memes be dreams, Colin.
Like dragon-ish.
Are we heisting from Lady Dump Truck?
Oh my god, are we heisting from Lady Dump Truck? Anyway, actually, Colin,
There's a lot of fucking treasure in that castle, having played through that section. So, to be fair.
Colin, why don't you actually tell us what the show is actually about?
Please, God.
Is that who
Please.
we have to clear out of Kula's Keep?
Don't tempt me. Do not
No.
tempt me.
Temptation.
Yes, you did, Aether. Yes, you did.
Yes, you did come into a weird part. Hello. Welcome.
Recap what happened last session. You planned some more, I think. planned some more last session. You talked about things, planned some things, got some more information, got some pretty critical information.
Got some awesome information.
Yeah, and kind of connected some threads about what's going on with the stone and the Zentrum, discovering that, they don't actually have possession of it. They're stealing it from someone. As well as, I think the session, I just hit my mic. But I think the session ended with you all heading to the various locations on that map you had that were not marked off, essentially.
Right, yes.
And you were debating how to split that up, and I think we ended the session there because it was getting about time.
Yep.
Yep. Yep.
So, how are you splitting things up and heading to these locations?
Well,
Do
I think
we-
Kula successfully wormed his way out of being flown, so I don't know who I'm with, though.
I mean, I guess they're going with Toko. Because the issue was no one wanted Toko to walk alone.
Okay.
Yeah. So are we?
Yeah, and then the sneaky drow are sneaking, and Anar is
Taking disguise.
Yep.
Yeah. I wasn't sure if the girlfriends were flying or the drow were sneaking.
Wait, but girlfriend's flying though.
That's the thing.
You
Do
gotta
it.
make a decision.
I'll fly.
I
with
say
Anar.
again.
I'll fly with Anar. Keep it feral.
Okay.
Keep it feral.
Keep it feral.
Is it
There's-
not enough already?
No more.
Yeah. This, by the way, I think we still have the telepathic link up, and this is Gehenna prodding Shahar over the top.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
You are insufferable.
So who's
You
going
gotta
to which
wink in real
house is the main question.
In real life.
I believe they're both located in the North Ward. The one is much further south, kind of bordering the City of the Dead, and the other is towards kind of the middle of the North Ward, more or less.
I'll go to the City of the Dead because I feel like Toko not sneaking would be less suspicious in the middle of the North Ward than near a graveyard.
That's fair.
Probably.
So, City of the Dead, and then what are the other two locations we're checking?
There's just one. So there were two locations total. One of them is bordering the City of the Dead within the North Ward. The other is just located in the middle of the North Ward near the Sword Maiden, which is one of the very large statues that exists within Waterdeep.
Oh, just as a reminder, you have +10, everybody.
Yep.
Pass without a trace.
Yay.
Woo!
That's without trace. Yep.
Okay, fantastic.
Sorry, I just saw chat. Lucas says, "Liv, I'm so proud of you."
You know what? I'm glad that I am living up to what I tragically now realize is my reputation and legacy. So
It's a good reputation in Legacy.
just being
I'm
horny
in the presence of a goddess.
monsters. Blah, shut up. Anyway, Pass Without Trace is the one spell I can give you all. I'm giving you all I have.
How far apart is City of the Dead and Sword Maiden?
Let me check because this thing's actually accurate on Roll20 map wise. They are roughly 3,000 feet apart.
Ooh, that's within a mile. So I'm still telepathically linked.
It is.
Okay.
Nice, nice, nice.
So yeah.
Although, if there's only 2 places, do we need to split into 3 parties? Or
Well,
I
because
No, we were thinking. Well, at least I was thinking like maybe Shannara flying. Like we keep an eye on Gehenna.
oh, I thought you were keeping an eye on the obvious duo. I'm fine with that too.
Yeah, because like Toku and Kula have each other as backup, just in case. But that was my thought.
I like slightly metagamey, but I don't need. Almost definitely will not need backup. I have advantage plus 18, and if I somehow fail, I get to add a d6 to that.
Is there anywhere else that we should be searching? Just trying to. No, huh? No, I'm being redundant.
Yeah. So I'm not.
There were other locations in the map, but they were marked off.
Okay,
Yeah.
so we'll go to the Sword Maiden then.
Yeah.
Cool.
Alrighty, so we will resolve the City of the Dead one first. So who is heading to that one?
That's just me, I think.
Right. So as you approach, it seems the location that was marked is more or less some sort of abandoned house and whatnot. It's on the edge of the City of the Dead. It's not super decrepit, but it has some wear and tear to it. I think this is like evening night right now, so there's not a lot of people around.
Can I check it out?
Yeah. I assume you want to move stealthily, so make a stealth
Yes.
check.
37.
I don't know, chat. You think that succeeds?
I rolled a 19. I went 37. I went, that's too high. And so I had to double check my math.
Yeah, you feel like you move pretty stealthily up to the building.
God can't see me.
Assume you probably want to peek in through a window or something.
Yes.
Looking in, it seems more or less empty, but you can, through the window, attempt to make an investigation check if you'd like. Actually, that'd be more of a perception check because it's just looking in rather than going through, finding details.
Ooh, that's an 18. Does that succeed?
Yes.
Okay.
Looking in, you can see
6.
it's largely empty, but there's like an overturned table, some broken glasses, seemingly a sense of a possible scuffle.
Can I break in and investigate a little bit more?
How are you getting in?
You said there's a window. Could I like jimmy the window open, or is it like a not opening window?
They're locked. You can make a thieves' tools check if you'd like, though.
Cool. Yes. That is a 10. If that's not enough, then that's a 12.
12. This is an old decrepit house. It's not that hard. The DC was only 10, so.
Oh, okay. Then I don't have to expend a die.
It's pretty easy to jimmy open. Like the window's almost kind of like bent at an angle, so it's actually almost kind of already partially open. You just have to like flick the thieves' tools in there and detach the like latch that's keeping it locked. But yeah, you can enter in through there.
Yeah.
And the boards kind of creak a bit under your step, but the magic of the boots does muffle that. So
cool.
But it seems empty. It's only a one-story house, so not much here.
Gonna sort of look around quietly, try and figure out, are there any markers of who this sort of safe house might belong to, if it's a safe house or just someone's house that got abandoned, something like that.
Go ahead and make an investigation check.
That's a 13. Is that enough?
13. It would get you some information, but if you wanted to push for more, then you could.
That's an 18.
18 will get you a good amount of information. So there's definitely a scuffle here. You see evidence of dried blood, and seemingly someone managed to flee through what you can see actually now seems to be oddly enough through the chimney. They climbed up out of the chimney, which means they had to have been small. Like it's not enough for a medium creature to fit up there.
The were-rats have it. The were-rats were. That's Johanna telepathically says the were-rats. The were-rats were spying on us because they were scouting the location. The were-rats have the stone. There was someone small here needed to climb out a chimney.
All right. But yeah, there was very clearly signs of a scuffle. You see the door was closed and relocked, but there was evidence of it being broken down.
I think someone found this safe house and then it got burned, which is why they ended up.
In terms of, with an 18, in terms of movements, in terms of like what you saw, the person that escaped, it was only a single individual.
Okay.
There are multiple individuals that stormed this place, seemingly broke down the door, came in, attacked whoever was here, but a single individual managed to escape up through the chimney and likely fled out along the roof.
Okay. Does it look like, would I be able to tell if by the amount of glasses at the table that were like broken or something, only one individual escaped, or there was only one individual at all?
So 18, there was only one individual here to begin with.
Okay, cool. Okay. I'll sort of relay that information and say that, yeah, I think it's the were-rats who have it. I think they're were-rats, right?
Yeah, we're rats.
Yeah, okay. There was someone small here. The only person here might have been a safe house, might have just been, someone's place of residence. They snuck up through the chimney. They'd have to be small. And there was that were-rat camping us out. So let me know what you find between ground team and sky team, because I actually have communication with one on ground and one in the sky.
All right, so the team, the house by the Sword Maiden. It's seemingly another abandoned house. Though this one in a bit better repair since it's not kind of towards the edge of the ward. So how do you, those of you flying around on the Griffin, what are you planning on doing?
You're muted, Liv.
No, I know. I was just humming.
Okay.
Goodness, what do I want to do? I was actually just gonna look up. Would Shara tell Nar about the were-rat thing?
I thought
'Cause
we all knew about that.
No. That Lily, or not Lily, that Jenna told you.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. Okay, because I feel like we could try to find this rat because we have Palace with us.
Okay.
Or at least see if we can try to suss some stuff out. Because they're were-rats, like they're not just little guys. I'm just trying to figure out my Griffin stats. Okay, yeah, it has advantage on wisdom and perception checks. Cool. As we're like flying around, because I think we could head closer to like where Jenna was. Could we try to suss out and see if we can find any sort of like from above, like trails or not trails or tracks, but like.
So Johanna's about a mile away. We're by the Sword Maiden.
Oh wait, fuck, damn it! Sorry, I was just very excited because Lily and I had the same in mind for a moment. I was like, fuck yeah. Okay.
But so the Sword Maiden looks like this giant armored statue thing, right?
Sword Maiden is a massive statue within Waterdeep. Let me find the actual description of it. So there are a series of statues within Waterdeep. Back during the Spell Plague, they animated and wreaked havoc in the city. Originally having been only on I think the ethereal plane, but they are now permanently on this. They are inanimate. I think there's. Where's the walking statues? I know there's a section for them, but
I have a thing. It says walking statues are massive landmarks visible from far away. They were once mighty constructs built for the defense of the holy temples, ancient vaults, and the most important towers, castles, and fortresses of Waterdeep.
walking statues. It gave me a description of all the statues somewhere. It's hard.
The Godcatcher, the Griffin, the Sahagin.
Sahaugen, I think it's pronounced. I might be pronouncing it wrong, but
Great Drunkard, Lady Dreaming, Honorable Knight, the Hawkman, and the Sword Maiden.
Those are all the various statues. In terms of, it doesn't give a description of them. Unfortunate. I know the Godcatcher is called that because it's like there's a massive stone ball that is essentially catching.
That's cool.
Sword Maiden, you can probably get an idea. It's a big armored woman. Speaking of big women, you have a giant.
Hell yeah. Big sexy. Big sexy.
So there's a theme.
Big old dump truck.
Damn it.
Incredible.
And it's a statue, right? Like, there wouldn't be... Like, if we were to, like, kind of swoop down near her, like, face, there couldn't be anyone, like, hiding in it, right? It's not...
Probably not, but if you'd like, you can make if you're gonna get in close, an investigation check.
All right, we're going.
Okay. Investigation?
Mm-hmm.
Ooh. This is my not smart character, but that's okay. 19.
19. So as you investigate further, you get an idea. Yeah, there's no way someone would be able to really hide in these statues because A, they're magical, and so they're likely resistant to any like tunneling or building on them. And B, they're kind of very obvious in terms of their locations. It'd be hard to create some sort of hidden thing without probably working with magical tools and the likes.
Okay. Looking down, what's below us?
Anything in particular you're looking for?
I guess what buildings are nearby, or if there's any alleys. Okay. Like, if this was a location for a potential trade-off / heisting, is there anywhere nearby?
Make a perception check. I'd say with advantage because you're going from above.
Okay. 17.
17. Looking around and knowing the house that is marked on the map, you get an idea that house is probably particularly chosen in that it has multiple escape routes. It's kind of it's next to several alleys that you could escape through. There's also a couple sewer entrances around. It's also kind of in a tightly packed area to where rooftop escape would be easy. Get an idea that it was probably chosen for a reason. A, because it's abandoned, and B, because it's defensible isn't the right word, but escapable.
Okay. Multiple escape routes.
Always a good thing.
If the were-rats are involved, do you think the sewer might be?
It would make the most sense.
I guess
they're the best equipped for it.
Okay, so that's a maybe. Johanna, the house here, multiple escape routes. Something that catches my eye, though, is sewers. If it is were-rats, do you think they'd be underground?
I think, yeah, rats travel in the sewers. Probably not too different for were-rats. It's a great place to travel. Lots of things down there that you don't expect.
Okay, we'll keep looking. Is our Toku and Kula within 120 feet?
They could be. It's not too hard to lower Griffin down.
Also, if you can't get within 120 feet, I can telepathically link to Toka for you.
Okay.
We could probably get down easily, though. I think I maneuver us down.
Yeah. Just in... Sorry. Do you guys see anything down there? I'll send to Toko. I have message. You can reply to this message.
Sorry, muted. What did you say?
Is there anything that you guys see down there?
Is there anything that we see down here?
Well, where are you? Have you approached the house by this point?
I'd say we're kind of like trying to casually walk from like Troll Skull Alley and just like down the road kind of a thing, like out into the North Ward.
Mhm.
So we're trying to be casual.
All right, make a performance check then to just kind of blend in, or stealth if it's better. But
No, no, please not stealth. Performance is
Well, we have
fine.
the +10 though, don't we?
plus into stealth. So.
Yeah, if we do stealth.
Okay.
Is that okay?
Yeah, I can do stealth.
My performance is negative. That's why.
Okay, so probably go
casually-
ahead and do the stealth. Absolutely.
Okay. Oh, good.
Leah, you have +10. Leah, you have +10.
I also have disadvantage. That was better, but I have disadvantage. That's a 2.
Plus
With
into
Minus
plus-
2.
minus 2. Okay, so 10.
So this is 0. So I have a 10.
Oh, what did you get,
22.
Kula? Okay, Kula got 22. Toby's
Okay,
it's not the stealthiest, but there's not really anyone around. And as you kind of like look inside the building, there doesn't seem to be anyone in there either.
We don't see anything outside. I kind of like lean towards Kula a little bit, like, can you open the door?
Yeah, I can do that. And he'll go, I'm just going to try to open the door.
Okay. It's locked.
Literally. Okay. Then I will attempt to unlock it. I
Go
have
ahead and
some
make a
thieves'
defense
tools.
check.
Oh.
Eh. 18?
18. That's definitely enough for this.
Okay.
You easily click open the lock, and the door creaks open.
And Toko tries to like her approximation of how a rogue would do it, slip inside.
Like bumps cool on the way.
But she turns to Kula and goes, shh.
God.
All right. So looking around inside, it's similarly mostly empty from what it seems. Though this actually shows more signs of inhabitants. There's like an old bedroll on the ground and just kind of like a corner. Seemingly some old, now rotted and molded over food.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Ew.
And yeah, it definitely like the bedroll gives a look of this place was searched after. There was also definitely you get an idea if things were shoved away quickly and someone probably vacated the premises quickly. And then afterwards, a search happened.
Okay.
Is the bedroll a normal size?
It is small sized.
Interesting. So it's still along the lines of Gehenna's were-rat theory.
Possibly.
Also, wait. Were-rats. Are they all tiny?
They're halflings. The Were-Rat Guild is made up of halflings.
Okay,
To-
just making sure that it wasn't like anyone could be.
Well, anyone probably could be a Were-Rat, but I think the Were-Rat Guild is majority halflings, according to Trench,
Right, yeah. Okay. The
the private detective on our street.
yeah, and the halflings are the they don't like gold? Shunned something?
Called the shard.
The Shard Shunners.
Shards.
They shun silver
Mm-hmm.
because they're
In Waterdeep, a silver coin is called a shard.
Okay.
Can we go ahead and look around to see if anything was missed or if there's like anything else we can glean from the place?
Yeah, go ahead and make an investigation check.
Cool. Because I'm very good at that.
Dirty 20.
Oh, good thing you're good at that. Can I help you?
You can hold me up to the high place.
Yes, that's exactly how I'm
Is
gonna
that
help you.
okay? Let's see. Yeah, it's still dirty 20.
Dirty 20.
Okay, cool.
That's enough. So as you're kind of looking around, cool, you kind of notice something. So in the fireplace, which shows evidence of being lit, at some point, there's ash and soot in there. Kind of at the corner, you pull out what looks like the somewhat remains of a partially burnt notebook or journal of some sort. Like it was thrown in there quickly, but they didn't stick around to make sure it burned fully.
Ooh. How much are we talking about? Like a corner or?
A good half of it is burnt.
Ooh,
So it
okay.
might be hard to read some sections, but.
Okay.
Can I hold on? I believe I have that cantrip, right? All right. Can I use mending on it because I know it's not gonna like put like the words back on what was burnt, but it'll at least
it'll
be
get
like
you
a
some
full
more,
notebook.
I'd say. Yeah, it'll get you some more back.
Yeah.
The pages that didn't fully burn away will become much more readable.
Yeah.
So as you do so, trying to read it over, do any of you speak Gnomish?
No. Dwarvish.
No. Elvish.
Then it seems to be mostly gibberish to you.
God damn it.
I cannot read those words.
Neither can I.
Take it to Trench.
Or to the
Wizard.
wizard who can,
Mm-hmm.
comprehend languages. Can artificers comprehend languages? I don't think so.
Wizards can.
Comprehend languages is a wizard spell.
Yeah, it's not a spell I have.
Yeah.
In Gnomish. That's interesting.
So
Very
halflings and
interesting.
gnomes.
So were-rats or this mysterious gnome person?
Well, they were primarily halflings, not
Yeah.
only halflings.
Maybe they're mostly small folk then,
Mm-hmm.
in general.
So,
I don't want to. I don't want to pour too much time on the notebook for now, because we'll need to go get that translated. But that's all that's in there was like Gnomish. There's nothing else that we like, no maps or drawings or anything.
It is all written in Gnomish.
Okay.
Yes, it seems to be based on like there. You can read there are dates written, so it seems to be just a personal journal that they were keeping.
Could still be useful.
Okay.
Cool.
okay. So, is there like any back doors or anything we can slip out of?
There's probably a back door you could easily slip out of. You can unlock it from the inside, slip back out, no problem.
There a back door Toko could easily slip out of, or is it a house designed for small folk?
This is an ordinary house.
Fair.
I
But less
might
fun.
have to duck a little, but you know.
The,
How messed
no,
up
not
is
that
this
tall.
bedroll?
Decently messed up. I mean,
Oh, okay.
it's salvageable.
You own a castle. Do not steal a man's bed.
It's probably pretty musty at this point. 'cause-
You
Oh,
own
then,
a
yeah, not
castle
interested.
and you have two homes.
Yeah.
You have two homes.
I mean, it was
not a hat.
salvageable, you know. I know
you are
it's
a
not
small
a hat,
business owner.
but- Okay. I won't be distracted.
Come on, we have to go.
Okay.
Toko's trying to like look up because they both were talking to her, and she's like, "We found a notebook. It is in strange writing, though.
Notebook, strange writing. Okay. Probably
It,
halfling.
yeah, this is little person was also in here, so
And it's probably
he
in
quickly
halfling.
left. Yes, it looks like this place was just as well. Perhaps.
Interesting. I'll relay that to Shahar as well.
So do you think Pierre is near where Gehenna is then? If this abandoned house had already been searched?
I look around.
Make a perception check.
I get stabbed by Pierre.
Doubtful.
13.
We meet
13.
again.
You
God
do not
damn.
see anyone that strikes you as standing out.
Suspicious.
Suspicious.
Can we kind of do a general sweep and see if maybe we spot anything? I don't know.
Yeah, if you'd like, go ahead and make perception checks at advantage since you're kind of like from above.
Okay, now here's a question. Can Anar give Palace advantage?
Well,
Because Palace has better perception than Anar does.
I mean, Palace already has advantage thanks to
Oh,
fight.
that's true. Can we make our rolls separately?
If you'd like, yeah.
Thank
It's
you.
amazing. I rolled a 21.
Yeah.
Is it daytime?
No, it is evening / nighttime right now.
Okay, so I don't have disadvantage.
Correct, you're right, because in super dark vision.
Yeah, sunlight sensitivity that I totally remembered.
It's fine.
So
Forget it all the time.
we rolled the same roll. We both rolled a 15, but Anar gets 14 and Palace gets a dirty 20.
Okay. Looking around, there's not, even with a 2021, there's just not much that strikes you as standing out right now.
Okay. Cool.
Whoever was at this place, it seems to be long gone.
We're going to keep our eyes peeled nonetheless. But yeah.
Could we... How far is the Belanges from here?
I don't think it's that far, actually. It's like 1,700 feet.
You like ping where on the
Flying
map
there.
they are?
So right, it doesn't. That's on the GM. The sword main stuff's on the GM overlay. There we go. So right about there. That's sword main.
Oh, okay. Wonderful.
But yeah, the launch is like roughly 1,700 feet from here. If you're flying there, it's gonna take no time at all to get there.
Maybe we could start heading back to the Belanges and see if we see Pierre coming back.
I could. Sorry. I am buffering and I know I am. But
It's okay, I
That
can
could
still
work.
hear you.
Cool. Okay, we're cool. Yeah. No, that seems like a good plan to me.
I was gonna see if I'd see the bad part about playing like two streams like back to back and they're both D&D. I was like, oh, I should go down there and set up alarm around one of the sewer things. Nope. Detect can't. Nope.
Different spell.
Getting all my wires crossed. I don't know anything anymore. Yeah.
Heading
Fly
to the Belanges.
in that general direction, kind of like the halfway point between where Gehenna is and where we were, to see if maybe we can see him, like maybe which direction he's heading back from.
Gotcha. Yeah, make perception checks. Go ahead
Wait,
and-
so the Belanges is between us?
well, the Belanges is further north of the Sword Maiden. I
Yeah,
think what Shara's trying to do is go between the two locations you have marked on the map and see if you see anything. Yeah.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. Just to try and maybe spot him.
Mm-hmm.
You just made perception checks?
Yes. Once again, an advantage.
Okay.
19!
Okay.
Big sexy.
This never happens! I'm so happy I'm useful, guys.
You're always useful.
Palace rolled a 17 and I got a nat 1 and a 9, so I got an 8.
So, okay, so while this is happening...
The 19 and the 17.
I feel like as I'm trying to, like, peer down to see, and I feel like I'm gonna fall, and I grab Anar's waist and, like, hold on. Oh,
And I just full panic. I'm like, what? Can't
panic.
focus at all. Yeah.
Sorry.
Huh? What?
Insta-killed.
It's fine. Are are you safe? Are you okay?
Yeah, no, I just lost my balance a little bit. Sorry.
Oh, okay.
No, go ahead.
No. Nope. And I think Palace is like just focus, because like he can't speak common, but he's tired of all this bullshit.
Incredible.
With those perception checks, you don't really see anyone that stands out. You get an idea, considering how long you've had this map on top of the state that you found the locations in, and you're not really finding anyone. These were probably locations from a while ago that this person was staying at.
Okay.
Fair enough.
Trying to think if there's anything else we can do while we're up here.
It seemed like a good idea, and I will admit that I am half brain dead today, but I just don't know.
What's in between all three of those locations?
All three of those locations? Like the
Belanja's City of Dead and Sword Maiden.
They're kind of all in a line, I'll be honest.
Yeah, I noticed that too.
And which location's in the middle out of the three of them then?
Or the next location in the line on either side.
Either side.
Like if you were to keep going in a line from
if you keep going in a line, you would end up either inside of the City of the Dead or outside the city walls.
Maybe checking out the city wall. Are they trying to get the stone out? Not really. No, that wouldn't benefit them.
And looking at the map that you have, the various locations that are marked are not necessarily in a line. They're kind of scattered across the city.
Is there anything in the middle of all of them? There doesn't look like there's any sort of...
Doesn't seem to be, no.
Okay. That was definitely my way of, Colin, if I'm heading down a rabbit hole, just like kick me out of it. Okay, cool. Cool.
Yeah, I will say, you get the idea that you've probably exhausted information you can gather from this.
Okay. I think we've got all we need from up here. Is there anything else you guys wanted to scope out?
I'll ask Toko. Hey, you got anything else you want to scope out? Or you think you're all good?
Well, we didn't really talk about anything else to scope out per se. Was there anything you wanted to look at? She asks Skula.
I don't believe so. These were the only places on the map that were not marked off, so I feel like these were the best ones to check out. But maybe we should look at one that was marked off and see if it's the same.
Oh, I have to relay this. Kula says maybe we should look at the ones that were marked off. See if they are the same.
See if we can get information that way. I mean, yeah, if there's one I can stop by on my way back, or that anyone can stop by on their way back to Troll Skull, I guess it would make sense, even if it's slightly out of the way. I can.
And it is starting to get relatively late in terms of the evening.
Cool. That's my specialty. Yeah. Is there anywhere telepathing to both whoever has the map. Whichever group has the map, which I think we've established is the Liv and I almost said Liv and Anar, which is redundant.
Shinar.
Because
Hashtag Shinar.
Yeah.
because Cole, your Discord name starts with an A, or not Discord.
Zoom.
Whatever program we fucking use there. Thank you.
Oh.
Thank you, babe.
Oh, oops.
Hey everybody, welcome to In Too Deep, where half of the brain cells are just they didn't show up to work today.
Yeah,
So
I'm
please-
so tired.
So please be kind and understanding to the neurotransmitters that did.
Yes.
Yeah, I have exactly one brain cell. So.
Yeah.
And it's functioning at like 10%. Did not charge well last night. Didn't make it.
So, I'm not sure this is how telepathy works. And Colin, you can shoot this down if you want, and feel free to. Is there any way Shahara could send, because it's a static picture, just send me what the map vaguely looks like? That's
With a successful intelligence check, I would allow it.
cool.
Me making a intelligence check?
Correct.
Oh boy.
Yeah.
It's a good thing I have a +0.
At least it's not negative.
15.
That's enough. Yeah, you get a rough image of the map that you're looking at. There's a rough map to begin with, so
Is there a place nearby I could swing by on the way back?
probably yeah. It would just the western end of the North Ward.
Cool. Gonna head over there real quick and then head back to Troll Skull. If anyone else wants to head to
Heading
another
over there
marked
for
off
the
place.
sake of time, you will find it is pretty similar, another abandoned plot.
Yep.
Investigating further doesn't seem to be much. You find similar markings of someone having stayed there, as well as people having broken in.
Okay. And there's nothing in any of the scenes that might lead to figure out who might have broken in. It's just someone.
It's a group. You can tell it's a group.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. There's no they didn't leave the brand of a winged snake or anything.
No, they did not.
No. Okay.
Darn.
Yeah. Worth an ask. I asked if I could basically receive an image text over telepathy. So everything's worth an ask. I'm that player.
Okay.
Alrighty. So you all come back to the Inn-Corporeal eventually, having discovered your findings and whatnot.
As we get, because I assume Kula and I are probably going to get back to the inn first. Can I do a sweep of the street and around the what is it called, the inn, to see if anything seems off,
Okay.
or if I can see anything who's not usually around here.
Make a perception check.
Cool. Okay. What are these rolls tonight? 5 + 6 is an 11.
11. No one seems to necessarily stand out. Just kind of good old Troll Skull Alley.
Okay.
You do pretty quiet at night, anyways.
Okie dokie.
Alrighty. So, with that, do you all wish to discuss something back at the inn?
Yeah, I was
All
thinking the
arrives
same
back.
thing. Yeah, because I feel like we're sitting around talking shop, sharing what we have. You guys have the
Mhm.
notebook, so
Yeah. We see if anyone can read it. Which I assume no one can.
If nobody knows
Nope.
Gnomish, then no.
Yeah.
Nope.
If you'd like
Wait,
to try and identify the language type, I'd say you could make a history check to at least identify that it's Gnomish.
Until we identify it's gnomish positively, I'm under the impression that it's happening. Ooh, that's a 15.
Draku is very frozen right now.
I was sitting here
Dead,
silently. I was like,
empty stare.
I was like, wait a minute. I think they dropped.
I think they're back, but muted.
Maybe.
No.
Oh no!
My Zoom isn't responding, so I may not be able to unmute myself.
I can see them moving.
Really?
I don't.
Oh no.
Well,
They're
I don't
paused.
We're
and,
alone together.
Very. Draco, I love you. Very terrifying.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. I thought it was a delay, but Draku is moving on stream right now.
Yeah.
So
Quick.
that's weird.
No,
Okay.
no one else can see you. Sign shit about them.
All right. What if I click? What if I right click and say "ask to unmute"? I ask you to unmute Draku. Does that work?
This is so funny.
Weird.
This is
I need a
wouldn't
screen.
be an Into Deep stream
I need to,
without
like,
technical
This is a
difficulties.
weird one. Like I've had Zoom bugs. This is a weird one. I'll be
I
honest.
gotta screenshot it because it's just.
Yep.
What is this? Oh, I moved Drax. Sorry, not Drac. Dracu's window, and it just went black instead of being frozen. So,
Yeah, it does.
Oh,
Yeah,
no.
it does.
Yeah, I did that too.
That's fun.
well.
Well, this is a real new one. I'll be honest. Like Zoom does weird things, but this is a new
Yeah.
one.
And yeah.
I rolled a 14 history. They rolled a 14 history, and I rolled a 15.
14. Okay.
And yeah, everything's-
15 would be enough to identify that it's at least that it's gnomish.
Cool.
Okay. Now that Cole is back, Draku, if you just want to try like leaving call and rejoining, maybe. So for reference, Cole,
Thank you.
Draku cannot cannot unmute themselves.
Oh, okay, that sounds correct.
And on our end, it's either black or frozen, whereas some people in the call can see
I can
their
see
camera,
them,
and
you
on
know,
stream it
they're moving,
looks
jamming.
fine.
Oh,
Oh,
There's
Hello?
two.
There's two!
She has duplicated.
There can
There's
be
two.
only one.
I think we're gonna.
Okay, can I like boot remove? I'll boot fake Draku.
should we maybe just go to break
Fake
super
tracking.
quick?
Maybe we go to
What's
break.
happening? Do not. Hello.
Howdy.
There we go.
Hello. Liv will be back
Momentarily.
shortly. She is making coffee, which is
Feel that.
needed. Feel that.
Mm-hmm.
So you're all discussing where we left off before the technical.
I forgot to get myself a drink.
Decided
I'm a fool.
to wig out on us.
I'm a fool in a woman's clothing.
Well, we're discussing the findings that you discovered.
We're back at Inn-Corporeal.
Yeah.
Yep.
We have figured out that the book is gnomish, which is confusing to Gehenna.
So it's in gnomish.
Yes.
Does that
I mean-
throw off the were-rat theory?
Not necessarily. Thinking back on it, he might have said mostly small folk. Is that too trivial to go knock on his door and ask him?
I don't think so. Because if
Probably.
it's not a group, and if we're looking for one gnome, do you think it might
Yeah,
be
that's
worth
fair.
asking Neverember if there were any particularly disgruntled gnomes that worked for his family?
I think we should ask Trench first if we're going to ask anyone to corroborate the story, because Neverember's a busy man. B, not literally, 2 houses down, not 3 doors down.
Right. Also, I know that Neverember said it was his father's, and he didn't know anything about it, so I don't know how much information he would have. So
Yeah, that's fair. So we might, someone You know what? One of the people who's telepathically connected could go to get the information back sooner. I can go because I can send it to 2 people, but I guess if you're all in the same room, it doesn't really matter. So whoever wants to go say hi to our friend Trench can. I'll volunteer, but I don't know if anyone's particularly fond of the man.
I
He
can make
smokes way
another
too
drink
much.
for him to try.
I'm sure that he would love that.
Yeah, that might be polite since we're going just ask like one question. That might be polite.
And because it is fairly late.
Yeah. Do you have a cup that you can like? Do we have like a spare cup, like a, you can bring this back when you come to opening night or whatever.
I tried that
Maybe-
strategy already. He just downed the drink in one go.
Ah, damn.
Maybe we should have a soft opening for the neighborhood.
Oh, ooh, if we could, since we're probably opening tomorrow night, I think is where we're at in the timeline.
Yeah, I
Um,
think we're at the point of opening.
Yeah.
You open tomorrow. So
Okay.
Tomorrow
But no,
night,
the-
tomorrow day.
Because-
it's up to you.
Probably
If we-
Eve.
If
Probably
we
like late
since
afternoon.
yeah, well, because the thing is we're also trying to do brunch, I guess.
We have to open on a brunch tomorrow.
We have to open for brunch, or do we soft open brunch for the neighbors, open the bar tomorrow, and open brunch for everyone else the next day?
There it is.
That's it.
Yep,
So we
that
can,
was
like-
my
Really
suggestion.
got it in one.
Leave
Okay.
notes and stuff through the neighborhood. Be like, come have brunch.
Yeah, we can invite people to brunch. Like, yeah.
Does that mean it has to be on us though?
Well,
Yes.
yeah, if we're, inviting our neighbors to
Okay.
brunch. I mean, look, it's what, 7 people?
Yeah, but yeah, and
I
then
mean,
we're-
who's actually gonna come? The elf that runs the flower shop, maybe the
Basically.
Genasi couple, hopefully Trench.
and
Who else is in the neighborhood?
The wizard?
I don't think the wizard's gonna come. I'd be glad if the wizard came, especially we could then talk like, hey, after brunch, could we come over, swing by, figure out how to speak Gnomish magically, all that.
Mhm.
But obviously after brunch, we do brunch and then business post brunch. I've been saying the word brunch a lot, and it's lost all meaning.
Yes, it is starting to for me as well.
Out of character,
Please
should we invite the Black Staff for
To
brunch?
the opening night, maybe not to the neighborhood brunch.
Okay.
But we
Yeah.
should definitely invite her.
Yeah, I
We
think
should
That's
invite her.
powerful.
We should invite her. We should invite Joe Lester. We should.
We should invite Xanathar.
No, no, we should not.
Absolutely
Why
not.
not?
murdered.
He owes
Fucking
us a
beholder.
favor.
I
I-
don't think it would be in our favor.
Yeah.
We invited the giant eyeball man.
Well,
Giant
we'll
eyeball
invite-
men need to drink too.
We'll see if we can get him to like rent out the place one night, though. We'll see.
That could be making bank, yes.
Do we still want to invite Maud just in general? She seems like a nice girl.
Oh yeah, no, we've
Yeah.
already invited
Okay.
Maud and I think Cyril, but I think Cyril said no.
Cyril's too busy.
Yes.
Yeah.
Maud just
Yeah.
has I feel can I just say something? Can I just say something as a gay rock?
Was
Maud-
that a thing that Anar just said in canon, or was that a
No.
live?
No, that
Oh,
was
I'm
me.
so disappointed.
Damn.
I am
Come
so
on.
disappointed.
Okay, no. She says it in canon. As a gay rock.
Yes.
Can I just say? Y'all get that vibe from Maud? You think she's one of us?
Now that you
Oh,
mention
absolutely.
it.
Yeah, I could see it.
At least
Yeah.
strong bisexual energy.
Yeah.
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 Mhm.
At least.
At least.
Yeah.
We should invite her to the brunch too. That's how we'll know. Because if she
Well-
goes,
Exactly. I
but-
did invite as well.
I
Or I think we should
no,
invite
to,
as
to the opening. You invited Estelle to the, I think we should keep brunch to the neighbors.
yeah, agreed.
I think the soft opening is for the neighbors to show that, hey, we're trying to engage in friendly relations. We're not trying to move in here and turn this into a party party hub and make everyone's life worse.
And then they helped us out, we purchased things from them so they can come see like all the finishings and everything.
Yeah, true. We could Tally, right? Tally's the one who runs the carpentry.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Who made up, tables and chairs, I think, right?
Wait, what is?
Yes.
Sorry, is this
And our
insensitive?
beds.
What race is he? What?
Is what
Halfling.
Tally?
Oh, Tally was a halfling.
No,
Check
because
my
the
notes.
half elf. No, he's a tiny person.
Tally's a half elf, I think.
He's a half elf, not a halfling.
No, I think he's a halfling because isn't the half elf the person who runs
the
non-binary
shop?
half elf runs a flower shop?
Yeah.
I remember that so clearly because that was one of the gayest things you
they're
said.
non-binary wood elf, I believe.
Wood elf. Okay.
Oh,
That's
full elf.
why it was extra gay.
The last wolf.
It was
I-
wood, not
Wolf.
high.
Nope,
Fair.
not a wolf. That's wood
I'll
elf.
double check though. 'Cause this is
Oh my god.
I have half elf written, but I've been picturing halfling this entire time. Whoops.
I have two. Also, don't laugh at me. I dare anybody.
Tally
to
is a
sound.
half elf. I say the John run the forge. Fala, the
What?
non-binary.
What is the other Genasi? I have Emberit,
What else?
and I
Yep.
do not have the other Genasi's name.
I don't think we ever got his partner's name.
We heard it once.
Avi.
Avi.
Beautiful.
Oh, no.
Okay, so the point is I should be writing invitations because I need to send them to the black stuff, and then I also want to send one to Joe Lester. I feel like I haven't seen him in a while. Also,
Invitation delivered by Griffin.
There you go. There you go. Also, if Volo's working for us, we should definitely get Joe Lester here because that would be really funny.
Who's Joe Lester again?
He's like kind of my boss.
Oh, right. Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
He is the cop.
We're
Right.
not cops.
Okay.
Military.
Oh,
Cops.
is that better?
Not the same? Isn't that worse?
Are you asking Anar or are you asking Liv?
I think I was asking Liv.
No.
Yeah.
In fact, some
Okay.
might say worse.
Oh my
Well,
gosh.
no, you're closer to the Coast Guard, which I would
Yeah,
argue is
that's
not
fine.
worse than the cops.
Yeah, the Coast Guard. I get the vibe. I suppose.
Yeah. They're of the branches of the military, not the worst.
Yeah. I'm like a bouncer for the city, but I ride a griffin.
Yeah.
Please call me a bouncer at least.
Okay, yeah, I'll take bouncer. We are one and
Wait.
the same, you and I.
Wait, so you go for bouncer after calling our rogue friend a thief instead of bouncer.
Well, I mean, I'm also a business owner.
Same.
Well, yes, we're all
We own the same business.
own the same business.
I was getting there. No, it's okay.
That tickled me, and I said it.
We are multitudes. We hold multitudes.
So anyway, what the fuck were we talking about? Oh,
Patience.
So it's getting late. So we were gonna go see Trench really quick, and then tomorrow invite our neighbors for brunch, and then
Should we-
start.
Well, that's what I was gonna say. We should just do the brunch and just have Trench come here and ask him here.
yeah, but I mean,
That's probably smart.
just how late is it? Like, is it like 9:30, 10 o'clock, or is it like midnight?
It's like midnight at this point.
Okay, cool. So yeah, probably not going to knock on. I mean, he's a private investigator. He might not be home.
Let's just have him over for brunch
Yeah,
tomorrow. Ask
so I
him
think-
at brunch.
We should just like write down. I mean, cool. Like, can you do that cool thing with the glasses that you used for Lyft? Can you like give people like audio invitations?
Well, not very many.
Let's just write them out and like
Yeah. We can do that.
I'll go into the
Nail them to doors.
Yes. Well, maybe not nails.
Yeah, nail seems rude.
How else would you get it to stick to the door?
You could
Put
set
it
it
under the door.
Oh, okay. That probably makes more sense.
Yeah.
I like your direct action though.
Yes, I thought it would be right in your face,
I appreciate
Yes.
that. Okay.
But yes, it's probably the nicer way to do it.
Yeah. Well, I mean, you could mending, right? You have mending.
Yes.
Yeah, you could mending the
Well, but then
next
Anar-
day, but that seems like a
Anar
pain in the
goes
ass.
upstairs to the study and starts penning invitations.
That was more friendly banter than actual ideas.
I kind of like the idea of the night ending with like people writing out invitations. I don't know if we have a fireplace, but like next to a fire.
That's cute.
Cozy.
We've got to.
Sleepover vibes. It's real.
Everyone's in
That's
their
cute.
PJs.
Excellent. Perfect vibes.
Mm-hmm.
So who are invitations being sent to?
Everyone in the neighborhood.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
We're in the neighborhood. And now to the actual opening. Invitation.
To the actual opening. I mean, we've already told Maud, but like having a proper invitation's nice. She's a lady. Joe Lester,
Xanathar.
Vasra.
No.
Is it Vasra? Vasra? The
Uh,
black
Vajra?
staff.
Vashra, I believe.
Vasra, yeah, I forgot it. Yeah. Okay, to the black staff. Should we bother Floon? Should we bother oh, is his name? No. Who's please hold. Floon and then his handsome lookalike.
Oh,
Never Ember. That is Never Ember.
Never Ember, yeah. Well, they're two
Um,
different people. Should we invite both of them?
Yeah. I mean, Floon was just a guy we rescued. Floon is not really like we can invite him, but he's just a dude.
Well,
Yeah.
yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's a party, and also the bar opening is not on the house, so that's just more money coming into our pocket.
That's fair.
More
Do
of
we
a
also have
flyer
like
than an
flyers?
We got flyers. I
Did
will
you put up
if
flyers?
Did we put up flyers?
I think we put up flyers, and also
Oh,
if
put
we
up
have more flyers, Andar and Palace will just go out early in the morning and
And
throw
just
them
scatter
over
them?
the city.
Excellent.
So we're gonna get fined for littering.
Yeah.
Not in this fantasy setting. Please.
I was gonna say they can't prove it's us. They can.
It's very
To be
easily.
honest, I think they're actually in the various like code legal. There might actually be littering law. I'm not kidding. Let me look.
That's
Even if the
awesome
parchment
world
is
building.
biodegradable.
But also
Terrible
fuck
for
off.
us.
Yeah, I'm not. Ew, but
Ew.
Yeah. Like that's incredible world
yeah,
building.
there is
but,
littering.
oh,
Find up to 2 gold pieces and need it.
Wow.
Like hold on. Up
To be fair, they
like,
they actively hire people to like clean the streets, etc., and whatnot. It
Is
is
it
illegal.
littering if it's advertising?
Not
Yes.
Does anybody have thaumaturgy? Just come with me and just thaumaturgy.
I feel like that's a
got
public
dancing
disturbance.
Use
lights.
thaumaturgy to make clouds and we'll spell it out in the
I don't have thaumaturgy.
I think that's
Do
a
I have
second
it?
level spell.
No, thaumaturgy
No,
is
no, it's a
cantrip.
cantrip.
That's a cantrip.
Do
I mean,
have it?
writing something in the
Oh,
sky.
Skywrite.
Skywrite, yeah, it's like a little spell.
Mhm.
I
Man,
do
the
not,
one
in
time that
fact, have
spell would be
thaumaturgy.
actually fucking useful.
Is opening a bar. Yeah.
Oh my
crying. Okay, you know what? Fuck it. Anar's gonna go to work the next day, go to the barracks or whatever, and just be like, "A bar opening." Tell
Incredible.
I mean,
yeah.
Okay, make a. I'll just say you do it. I'm not even gonna make a check for that.
Please.
I'm gonna.
me and my friends. Come on now.
I
We
would
should-
try
Oh
inviting.
fuck. All my friends are gonna come and watch my hot not girlfriend dance. Jealousy.
Oh, and I have ideas for this too. I'm very excited.
Okay.
Are we gonna get the
so-
silk scarves out?
Cole hasn't told me anything. I'm scared.
Should we? As much as I love this brunch idea, I really would just want to skip to the big opening so badly.
We do
as far
need
as-
to go to
there was
brunch.
there was information you would talk to people at brunch. So
Yeah.
for the
Yeah.
sake of you have the
Valid.
brunch. Pretty much everyone shows up. The wizard does not show up.
I
Oh.
called it.
Why?
Darn.
Wizards don't like parties. This is so.
Yeah, exactly.
We all know
It's
this.
not a
Just
party. It's
gonna
brunch.
show up way later because a wizard is never late. Always early.
I thought you were going to say the wizard's going to show up way later to get fucking crunk.
Well, that too.
This is
That's
free
delicious.
alcohol. Honestly, this is on them.
But yeah,
Mimosas.
so you wanted to, who do you want to ask Trent stuff? Yeah.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Mm-hmm. And I was just gonna hang out with the Genasis.
Yeah.
Very wholesome.
I'll greet the Genasis because this is the first time I've met them. And then I'll go over to Trench, and the question we had for Trench was if the Shard Shunners are small folk or specifically halflings. 'Cause he said one of those things.
They're from what I recall, they're all halflings.
Okay. Thanks. That's very helpful information.
Can we ask around? And I'm dropping everything. Can we ask around and see if any of our neighbors speak or read Gnomish?
Oh, that's a good question, actually.
I don't suppose.
I'd say probably at least one of them would.
Does Trench?
I
Probably.
prefer Trench.
Yeah, out
if
of
he
all the
could,
people to, yeah, Trench definitely would. Yeah, he
Okay.
can read Gnomish.
Great.
because I feel like he could be discreet too.
Sure.
So this is probably like towards the end, slightly after brunch, when we're, business talk now. Like, yeah, we had the neighbor thing, but then, we, still have some business. That's not why we invited you. Kind of.
Mm. We didn't want to bother you late last night.
Yeah. So you're gonna get him to try and to essentially give you an idea of what the contents are.
Mm-hmm.
He kind of like he's reading over it, kind of looking closely at it, trying to get a view at the burnt pages and whatnot. Is well, from what it seems, whoever this person was, they were on the run, more or less. They never really stayed in one place too long. Constantly talked about the Zentrim and the Xanathar Guild being after them, almost catching them a couple of times. There's only one clear entry, and it's the last one. It reads, heard some new adventurers took over an old inn in Trollskull Alley. Oh, I can see why you're interested in this. But maybe they'll be able to help. All I need is to get out of the city, then I can get the stone back to Dagolt. You're probably in a private room right now. You need to
Yeah.
move soon
That's
Can
why.
get
each
stone back
time-
to who? Back to who? Back to who?
Back to Daggelt, the guy who owns it.
Need to move soon each time.
Didn't
they
the
almost
guy that
get
I said
me
we should invite?
closer.
No,
No.
that was his
That's
son.
That's his father.
Okay, yes.
Wait, did you say Dagol or Davol?
Dagolt.
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 Okay.
Each time they almost got me is closer than the last. Well, given the things I looked up for you recently, I see why you're interested in this, but I need kind of like close and hands it back to you.
So maybe not.
Thank you so much.
No
Thank you.
worries.
I'll pass him a couple gold.
No, it's fine. Consider the brunch payment.
Thank you.
Hey, hope you enjoyed.
Gracious of you.
We also have the opening of the bar tonight, but it's
That might be,
soft
yeah.
opening for the
We'll
neighbors.
see how work treats me. All right.
I know
With
it's your
that,
job, but you've been really helpful. Thank you so much.
he nods.
Did the journal have a name?
It did not.
Okay.
Right. So, with that, is there anything you want to discuss before the grand opening?
Maybe not before the grand opening, but we should probably talk to Never Ember between. We have like 2 days before the parade, right?
Yeah, before
As I've
things
been-
start moving.
Yeah.
Is there any sewer access points around our inn?
There's one in the back alley, I
Yeah.
believe.
Because that's where we believe the
Correct, yeah.
where rat escaped to the night we saw it. So
Yeah. So possibly the were-rats are after this person. Possibly, the were-rats are in conjunction with this person because, I mean, does the date on the last entry, does that correlate with the date that we saw someone watching us?
It does not, no.
Okay. Would
How
someone
long
watching
ago
us
was
been
it?
before or after?
That probably would have been. When did you acquire the map? I think it was after, right? Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah.
It would have been after. Yeah.
So
The
the journal
date-
was before?
The journal entry, that was definitely after, though.
After we got the map.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
It's
So
after you got the map and after the were-rat spying on you.
The Roy Rat
Cool,
spying
so
on us was like the first
could've-
like few sessions.
Yeah, that was
Yeah.
really early.
Yeah, it was early game.
Okay.
so could have found out just by hearsay, just by, us advertising an opening of a bar.
Yeah.
So yeah. So I expect we might see this guy tonight. There's a possibility we see in the home. And
If there's gonna be anyone from the Zentrum or Xanthars here, definitely just
I don't think there's going to be people from the Xanathars here, really. They tend to be pretty self-isolated.
okay. So just Zentrum, possibly, maybe.
Yeah.
Okay. But yeah, if we do see a gnomish person,
Yeah.
I think kind of protect them if we can.
Ideally.
Yeah.
Do you think
Yeah.
the sewers that are close to us lead out to the city? Just curious. Because they're talking
Lead
about.
They might.
Out of the city?
Well, because the entry was talking about maybe they can help me, and we know that there's a sewer near us, and it mentioned, like, the inn.
Yeah.
don't
But I think maybe the sewer's probably not super safe for this guy because between Xanathars and Shard Shunners, they pretty much run the sewers, apparently. Or
True.
presumably. Not apparently. The opposite of that.
So
Presumably.
where would one hide if you've been run out of a few abandoned houses already?
Are there any abandoned houses on our street? Are there any gnomes on our street? Like, are there any non-business owners on our street? Any, like, residential?
I mean,
Probably not, right?
There's residential places, but
Yeah.
Maybe we come back to it after tonight.
Yeah, let's deal with tonight. Let's deal with inviting the people we need to invite, all that. And we'll try and have fun as well as do some business.
With the sewer entrance out behind the inn, is it like a sewer lid? Is it more like a grate?
it is. It's a lid.
A lid?
Yeah, it's like a manhole.
What if we put the heavy metal barrel on top of the lid?
Oh, that's a fun idea. I like that.
Because they're not going to know it is anything weird. They're just going to know there's something heavy on the lid, or that someone put a barrel back here. Until we need to use it.
Yes.
Okay. I think that's smart.
Just to make sure we don't get any more surprises.
Appreciate that.
Yeah, the last few surprises, I didn't like the last one.
Yes,
Yeah.
that is fair. Okay, so Jehanna's probably the one that will need to move it. I believe she is the one who knows the barrel best.
Okay, I'll hop in and
Where did we put it? Did we put it in the basement?
It was somewhere. It's fine.
I think
Or did we put it in the side alley?
we put it in the side
I
alley.
think it was in the side alley, actually.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah,
just
easy enough to move.
Yeah, and I have my notes written down so
On how to
Johanna would
operate it.
remember how to move it.
All right.
It probably takes a couple tries to get it precisely on the manhole cover.
right, because then you
Like-
have to like turn it over.
Fuck.
Alrighty. But yeah, is that all you want to do before opening?
Sure.
I
Invite
Probably
people.
spiff up a little bit.
I think the only thing I would mention is that while we're like hustling around and like getting things ready, closer to opening time, you guys notice like in the performing area, like from the ceiling, there's like these red aerial silks.
Ooh,
Oh.
shit.
Oh.
Johanna definitely makes some form of comment like that. But,
Anara's super focused on her work. Somebody's got to move these barrels, and she's one of the muscles of the group. So, yep.
Willa is like barking orders, but like nobody's listening to him, but he's obviously supervising, very importantly.
God. Cool.
With that, the opening will occur as you open your doors, and a very large crowd of customers immediately comes in. You guys have a lot of advertising on this. You use connections and whatnot.
Yeah.
And the entire place is abuzz. In terms of who you see there are actually quite a few people there. Pretty much everyone you invited showed up. The Black Staff is there. Jolester's there. Zarda Zord in his attire, as well as a couple of his compatriots.
Are they disguised, or are they?
They're disguised.
Yeah,
They're
okay.
definitely disguised.
I figured, but
Zorda Zord, who's that again?
my boss.
Okay, yes. Okay,
Yep.
I was hoping we would invite him. Great.
My boss,
perfect,
Felrect
fantastic.
and Krebig, who have different names probably right now.
I love this.
Yes.
Mert is not here. As,
Yeah, I figured.
That makes sense.
Injured.
I mean, he has the invitation. That's all that matters.
I just wanted to invite him.
You see Maud's here. Esvel is also here.
Hey.
Yay!
Rainer Neverember is here. Floon showed up if you invited him.
Floon!
Hey.
He's here. Volo is not here, fun fact.
He's
Of course.
supposed to be here for his shift. How dare he?
We'll find
Bold
him.
of you to think he didn't skip town.
Yeah, I was gonna say that man's is in Silvery Moon.
That's season 3, us hunting down Bo.
Hunting
God.
down ruthlessly.
Volo's guide to getting his ass kicked.
All right. Who else am I missing? Davil is here, as well as a good number of the other Doom Raiders, actually.
Hey, the old
Istrid.
pals.
Istrid is here.
Okay.
Hey.
Yeah.
Oh, who's that?
I warmly greet Devil.
He is
Oh,
happy
that's
to be
a
here.
good
There's a lot of-
girlfriend.
There is a lot of people here, and a lot
Esvel
of
is
money
here?
is flowing.
Yes, as well.
Esvel is here. Yep.
A lot of money is
Fantastic.
flowing. I like that sentence.
All right. I'll probably help take orders and get stuff moving around for like the
so
food
what are you
stuff.
all doing during this?
Kula's helping with the money.
Okay.
I'm doing my job at the circuit. I'm kind of making sure people are coming in, not, flooding into the door. I'm, letting people in, not checking IDs, because I don't think that's how the drinking laws in
Not at
Waterdeep
all
work.
here. Yeah, this is fantasy.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
People were
'cause
drinking at like age 2.
Yeah.
but I'm probably doing the manager thing where you walk around and you're like, hey, how are you doing? How are you liking the food? And just like
Yeah,
doing that,
yeah.
going to table to table, maybe occasionally bringing food to a table.
Anar, in all of her great dexterity, is playing waitress, going around passing things out. Every time she delivers a drink to Jolester or the Black Staff, she also slides like an extra little something, like a shot or something, just a little bit of extra juice, just for the homies.
Yep.
I
They
love that.
definitely seem to appreciate it.
I think I'd be doing like the hostess job, like taking people to their tables and like bringing out drinks. Yeah, and making like drinks look pretty.
Yeah, there are like floating drinks as well as Leaf is serving people. Like,
Oh, yeah.
like Rala and Leaf have this down to like a system where like Rala will straight up like there's an empty glass, he'll just toss it up and Leaf will catch it and bring it back or something.
That's amazing. Also,
Amazing.
if
So
at
the
any
gimmick is
point-
going strong.
When
100%.
Anar's Griffin Cavalry unit shows up, she has Liv go with her, and she's just like carrying so many like tankards of ale, you know what I mean? But so is Liv, so she just comes by
So it looks
with
like-
this
yeah.
like massive amount, and she's like, "Hey!" And it's just the frattiest thing ever. Like they're just yelling all together. It's disgusting.
It's like
So-
Toko probably shouts at Anar, they have to pay for those.
They're paying. They're paying.
So while you're here, is there anyone you want to talk to specifically about like things you want to talk about, or are you keeping an eye out for anyone or anything?
Gnomes.
No.
Any gnomes.
Okay.
Oh,
Make a
any
perception check.
any like ruffian-looking gnomes, like something that says, "I've been
They've
on
been
the
hoofing it.
streets." You know, I've
is
been.
Any sketchy looking people.
23.
Those of you looking out, make perception checks.
Yes.
23 is a lot.
Mine's not that good.
It's a 15, if that's not enough.
I'm playing
Okay.
Waitress. I don't even. I'm so wrapped up in all the fun. I don't even think to look.
It's a 16 plus 6, so that's 22.
16. I'm
Toku
very
and Kula,
distracted.
you two notice from what you're looking for the like specific like gnomes or in particular as well as ruffians. Kula, you swear you hear the word gnome mentioned by what looks like two people that were blending in particularly well. Dejena and Shar, you don't even notice them. They're blending in well in just a crowd of people having drinks, but they look shady and they're kind of talking to each other. Definitely hushed comparatively to the atmosphere.
Could I pretend we had a prearranged signal set up for this occasion?
Sure.
Okay.
Keep it fair.
Zero
Fine.
stress
And what was-
flashback.
Sure.
Firebolt. No.
Fucking imagine.
Just suspicious people and just chucks a firebolt. No. Dancing lights though. So Kula will just, because I'm assuming again, fiery drinks. This is his deal. So he just kind of casts some dancing lights and sends one of them to kind of float in front of Toko's face, and then just kind of drift, like pull towards the two shadies and like circle kind of around them, above them. And then Kula's given the look.
That's not inconspicuous. That's totally inconspicuous.
Completely. I mean, the other three are just kind of floating around, spinning around people
Yeah.
too. But like,
Okay.
Yeah.
It's like it narrows eyes. It's like, I see. Do we have any telepathic links set up?
I probably, but I probably set it up with the same people as last time. So that worked out well. Actually, you know what? I'll set it up with 2 people. I'll set it up with everyone. It's one of my dice for the day. The first group of Shahar and Toko, it's 5 hours. The second group, it's 4 hours.
Okay.
And that burns one of my dice.
So telepathically, I let Johanna know what happened there. That we've got the 2 shadies over in the direction where Kula had pointed her.
Wonderful.
But she
You
does
said
try
they-
to still stay like casual and like handing out drinks and being boisterous.
I'll broadcast that, but also like there's 2 shadies over there. I'm not sure if there's anything we need to do besides just keep an eye out for them right now.
and you did say they mentioned gnome, right? Is that what I overheard? Or I
The
heard
word
them-
gnome, you think
the
you-
word gnome
you
came
think
up?
you heard it, yeah.
Okay. So I will also communicate that to Johanna to pass along.
Like, I
Yeah.
think I heard them say gnome. They may have said home. I don't know. But just in case.
Let's go with gnome just to be sure. They may be looking for our gnomish friend as much as we are.
Copy that.
Perhaps if they leave the Gehenna or Kula you could follow.
And we're trying to get a closer idea of what they're saying.
I could be subtle.
Go ahead and make a
I think-
stealth check.
Yeah.
My dancing lights aren't subtle.
Yeah, that's 25.
Okay. Okay. You get close enough, just enough to like overhear kind of the tail end of their portion of their conversation, or one of them just goes, "Why the fuck are we here again?" And then the one says, "I thought he explained this to you. The gnome is moving early. He's slippery. We're here to make sure he doesn't get through our fingers again." And then one of them he says, "Yeah, at least the drinks are good."
You get that telepathically buzzed to you.
The lid just like puffs up a little bit. Like, yeah, that's right.
Oh yeah.
Thank you.
So they're here worrying about the gnome, but also they like the drinks. Hey, so
Double-edged sword.
Excellent.
Is there any way to like suss out like what kind of they're like if they're probably from the Zentarim or
Make a perception check to look closer. Also, thank you for the 5 gift subs. It's very nice of you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Oh,
Thank you for the
more.
5 more gift subs.
Oh,
That is
my
also
God.
very
Oh, wow.
nice of you.
Thank you.
yeah. Thank you so much.
Edgefish is
Well,
popping off.
Not bad. All right, 12 plus 6 is 18.
18. You get a closer look, and for a split second, you swear you see a flying snake tattoo on one of their arms. But
Okay,
they're definitely trying to keep it covered.
Yeah, I probably swing by and get them like refills on their drinks.
Yep. And as they do so, you just for a split second, you see one on one of their forearms.
So a big alarm bell is Zentrum. They are definitely Zentrum. So the gnome is not for the
figured.
Zentrum.
Cool. Yep. Good to know. We don't want the Zentarim to get the gnome, right? We want to keep the orb out of their hands.
Yep.
Yes.
Why? Again, I've lost it. Is it just like, are we just being like good Samaritans? It's just like a good thing. Or are the
Zentarim probably shouldn't have whatever they're after.
They've been problematic.
Yeah.
okay? Yeah, that was me out of character.
No,
Yeah,
that's
forgetting.
fine.
They've been problematic and causing a lot of trouble and violence, is from what I've heard.
Yeah.
Theoretically, though, we could also take the stone for ourselves.
That's what we're
Yeah.
doing. So,
Probably. This is what it's going to end up being.
oh yeah.
Yeah, I mean, like, what does the
Run this
former
town.
open lord need it for? They got kicked
Yeah.
out for a reason.
Yeah, we can. I mean,
All right.
that. Despite
I don't like that
Despite
very
not
GM.
being a thief.
All right.
yeah.
In response,
Who's going to know that other than us? This is telepathic. Actually, it's not
We
even in
get-
game.
No, we get everyone out, but once we have the orb, we become the targets.
This is true.
But yeah, I'm gonna casually, make my way around, maybe ask some people how it's going. All as sort of a cover to get up to my boss, my 2 bros, to sort of talk to them.
Right.
And
And
yeah.
they are at their own table, very much enjoying their time.
Yeah.
Hey.
Hey,
Oh, welcome. It's a very good opening night.
I'm glad we're a hell of a turnout, huh? I mean,
Yeah, this is even compared to some of the parades we put on. This is impressive.
we, haunted bar apparently, as a drink kind of floats behind her. It's yeah.
Works well.
I've forgotten how words work. Thank you.
As an investor for this place, I enjoy seeing it do well.
Hell yeah. Yeah. Understandable. So we're enjoying this opening night. To make sure people keep enjoying it, she sort of starts to lower her voice. There's two Zentrim back, She kind of very, very vaguely gestures, like elbow, like half pointing back in the right direction. Who might want to cause trouble if things start up.
I suspect they won't cause immediate trouble, kind of looking around at all of the particularly powerful figures like, the Black Staff of Waterdeep that's here, as well as several others. It's like,
they weren't
towards
expecting that.
literal, squad of Griffin cavalry they're just taking off one table. It's like, I highly doubt they'll be causing any issues immediately.
Anara's back there with them. They're just taking shots, just like she's taking a fucking break, slamming it on the table, just going crazy.
I love that. Wow, my girlfriend is amazing.
Yeah. And also, once again, a lot of powerful people here. Probably not going to be an issue. Just keep your eye out for anyone attempting to shoot the performance tonight.
Don't worry. That's part of the reason why I'm here, I'll be honest.
Appreciate it. To shoot shot, no.
That being said, if they have some people on the inside here, they might have some on the outside, so you might want to take a look around.
Good point. Yeah, then I'll try and subtly duck out and see if I can see anyone else around. And I'll also, before I do that, actually, I'll tell people there's a chance they have people outside as well as inside, just in case we're sort of worried about that. I'm gonna go dip out for a second and scope it out. If anyone wants to catch some air or whatever, feel free to join me.
Check the barrel.
Yeah, I was about to say the same thing. Check the barrel.
I'll check the barrel.
That's the telepathic. That's how you know.
While Jenna goes out to look outside, what's going on the inside? What are the rest of you doing?
Anara's getting
around
rowdy.
time that the performance might begin.
Anara's getting fucking rowdy in
so.
the corner.
The performance?
Well, I guess just before that, I'm probably gonna, like I said, I warmly greet Deville, and I kind of give like a cool greeting to Istrid. How are you? How is your side of Waterdeep these days?
Is this at Istrid or Deville?
Istrid.
It's doing fine. Nothing to scream about, but fine.
Roughed up any people lately?
Plenty.
I thought so.
Love that.
Ula appears with 2 mugs of ale as if he's been preparing for this moment.
Yes.
Here you go. Here are these for refreshments.
And hands them up to the both of them.
Istrid
these
just
are
takes it and just downs it all in one go, and just kind of not breaking eye contact the entire time.
She is so hot.
I'm well aware.
And so a lot of these people probably brought their weapons with them because when it comes to upper class, I think Istrid has a big ass fucking great axe.
Just make sure you are on your best
Tofu
behavior.
trying
This
to
is
romance here. Is it Esvel?
Oh, it's not Istrid.
It's not Istrid.
Correct.
Okay.
Been there, done that.
Yeah.
You should do it again.
Sorry, Istrid. Yeah, Istrid's a dwarf. Tashlyn's the one with the great axe, but Istrid is a dwarf. She's a maul, so also big weapon.
It's like
Akula's
just
gonna
make
try
sure you're on your
everything.
best behavior.
It
if
is
you will.
also a cleric.
Incredible.
Big cleric. Big
We
cleric
love
hours.
We love some cleric on cleric energy.
What were you doing, Kula?
Oh, Kula's just trying to wingman anywhere that he possibly can. He sees you
God,
talking to someone, so he brought out the drinks. He's like, yes, this is
So
happening.
he's completely misunderstood the situation.
Yes.
Perfect.
The
Flawless.
chaos dice have demanded it.
She'll probably end up turning to the Vil. Make sure you keep an eye on this one. We are trying to do our best to have a great opening night.
Well, it seems to be going pretty swimmingly from what I see right now.
It is. Let us know if you need anything. The food is great. The drinks are great. Watch out for the ones that are on fire. We could
Duly
not
noted.
dissuade him.
Those are the
but
best ones.
Enjoy
thank you.
yourself. The show should be going fairly soon. I am going to greet Isabel. And pointed look at Istrid and goes to look and go to greet Isabel.
And Kula sprints back to the bar to get more drinks.
Like I like things dodging under people's feet too.
Yes.
God,
Move, move!
Kula. Move out of the way.
Oh my
She's gay.
God.
Esvel is
How do you even
seemingly
move?
just like has been chatting with a couple of just a couple people and says, "Oh well, this is a very good opening. Thank you for inviting me."
Yes. Oh, well, I'm very glad you could make it. I hope the drinks are all right, that you're getting everything you need. Have you been able to see Liv in action? Liv is
I have,
the
yes,
ghost
it's-
bartender.
It's quite impressive.
Yes.
And of course, just in case, kind of like nods to the heel she's wearing, like one of the heels she's wearing, in case things turn out like the last gathering that we were at together. I can.
Yes, I appreciate that. If anything gets sticky, I know we'll be able to count on you.
Giving the attendants here, looking around at all of the incredibly powerful people that are here. Like I'm talking like the Doom Raiders themselves, each of them is like the equivalent of like an 11th level player. Like
Yeah.
I feel like this is the equivalent of seeing like God, like three like people of Senate or Congress or whatever, a famous rock band at your local shitty dive bar. Like,
Yeah, like-
this is just the weirdest. And
it's
also,
going well.
and also some heiress, like fucking Bill Gates' daughter is just here for some
Yeah, she's
reason.
Bill daughter.
Mom's here. Oh my god. This is the greatest night.
God. I think our bar looks nicer than a dive bar. I think
Yeah,
we put
yeah.
Nicer, yeah.
some
Yeah,
nice
we're also a
lighting.
brunch
Chili's.
place, and
More
there's
like a
no
Chili's.
such thing as a dive brunch place.
Okay, first
Yeah.
of all,
But
don't
also
let
we
your
have the
fans
whole
confused.
cavalry here doing shots. And so we're teetering a line.
Listen, you can. I guess with that sentence, y'all figured out exactly what kind of gay I am. Moving on.
Valid.
I love it. I love it so much.
I love a dive bar, man. Oh,
I'm gonna make sure Esvel's drinks stay full. She's well taken care of, that kind of thing. But otherwise, and I also hype up Shahara's upcoming show.
And with that, I think it's a good time for the show to start at this point.
Yes.
Kula sent over a flaming drink, by the way, via Leaf. And if you look at the bar, he's going.
I was confused for a second when I heard leaf, so I was picturing like floating leaves.
Leaf. Actually.
just, I can show you.
No.
Oh
Right.
my god.
That being said, people's attention is turned towards I don't know if you have a stage or how's this going?
I
I
think
think we have a stage.
We probably had a stage.
I think
built.
it's like-
Probably.
it's not like a
We discussed.
Not like a
I-
big thing.
yeah, I kind of feel like I don't know if you've been to like local I'm picturing like a smaller like lower stage, like not like school auditorium where
Yeah,
it's like
yeah,
really
yeah.
tall,
Like
lower.
like an open
For like
mic
live
stage.
music and stuff.
Oh yeah, that's exactly what I was thinking, like open mic stage.
Yeah.
Yeah. So as we discovered last time, I'm bad at describing performances because I don't picture them very well. But yeah, it starts off like slow while like tumbling with the silks and everything, and there's a point either I'm thinking I picture it in the middle, and for some reason I'm hoping that this frat party happening where Anar is closer to the stage, but I think towards the end of the performance, after doing a whole bunch of twirls and tumbles and falling almost to the ground and catching herself, I'm picturing the move where it's like wrapped around the midsection and tumbling down and kind of like tipping back towards Anar Shahar has a rose outstretched.
Toko whistles really loud.
I was gonna say, you're doing it around my bros, like my besties, so you know they're fucking losing it. They're fucking losing it.
It's about to describe how one of them is like elbowing you and laughing.
No! God, yeah, no, Anar's like, she's like flushed because, you know, again, just taking shots with the boys. And she just stares at you like wide-eyed as you do this. She stares at you wide-eyed as you do this, and then she's just like, fuck it, and stands up and gives Shahara just this big fat kiss. Because fuck it, it's opening night. Let's go.
Like Spider-Man kiss and everything.
Yes! All of my gay dreams have just come true.
Oh my
You have some
god!
art to do, Cole.
Listen!
Not me of just giving Cole just impossible art projects over and over and over again.
I can't get fast enough. It hurts my feelings.
You get a massive from Johanna.
Shara definitely kisses back.
Oh yeah,
I feel like
no,
the whole
it's
bar is
That's not
cheering.
a question.
There's definitely
It
that kind
has,
of moment
like-
of science people are like, oh.
Yeah.
And
It's
then
like-
cheers. Yeah, and then
it's
clapping
like
and cheers.
it's everybody applauds Tumblr post energy. Just everybody loses it.
Yeah.
Or at least that's where she is. I don't. Joe Lester's here. The Black Staff is here. I don't know if they're impressed, but
Listen,
Serving cow-
They
just
politely
YouTube
clap.
like Cirque du Soleil aerial performances, okay? Like I
Yeah,
have to
no.
sit here and like write everything down, and like I don't remember to do that before the stream, and then I
Yeah,
get
you're-
hit with, "Oh, you're up," and it's like,
hey, you're perfect on change. But yeah, no. Nar gets lifted by her unit and carried around like a fucking champion. No, I'm joking. I'm joking.
They
think about it, though. They think
can
about it.
try.
they think about it though.
That wrapping up,
continue
everyone
your
kind of goes
routine?
back to generally talking amongst themselves better with the performance over.
Fuck yeah!
Amazing.
Unless
Take
there's
it
any
slow.
RP you're gonna do there.
Take it slow.
What will
Uh,
Nathan.
happen next?
Toko definitely like pats Anar on the back like really hard. Like, good job, congratulations.
Side note, this is just Liv saying it. A kiss does not make a ship, please, everybody. Come on.
No, but
No, but
No,
it's a
no.
first step.
great moment.
Step.
Great moment.
Yeah.
But
Hula
yeah.
has brought out drinks.
Telepathically, Shahar is just getting like, fuck yeah, from Johanna. No one else, just Shahar.
I love it. Shahenna and Shahara's relationship just like makes me so happy.
Yeah.
Like
They're
I
cute.
homies.
They're cute little chosen sisters. It's cute.
love them.
Aw.
So cute.
As this wraps up and everyone is talking amongst themselves, Jenna, you were probably watching the performance from like the doorway or something, but probably had to
Yeah.
step outside and go ahead and make a perception check for me.
Ooh, that's an 18. Does that succeed?
Yes, it does. You
Okay.
see, kind of coming down the alley, is a figure, just cloaked and in the darkness, hard to make out.
One figure?
Single figure.
How tall?
Sure.
Okay. Can I like psst, psst.
Oh, you're going over to the figure's a decent distance away right now, like
Oh,
probably
okay.
a good, like 100 feet away right now.
So I see this one figure. Can I be up for anyone nearby, like maybe ready to jump this motherfucker?
Yes, as you do, the figure, and you can tell the figure isn't like sprinting, but they're at a brisk walk right now. They're moving quick. And they probably get roughly 60 feet from you, and thus like the front of the bar. And then you see kind of another figure pop out of an alley and begin moving on an intercept course.
Okay, I'll point that out to everyone telepathically, and I had a funny idea, but it's not a very Gehenna idea, so I'm not just gonna go, hey, and talk to the gnome like I was expecting him. That's not Gehenna's bag, but it would have been very funny.
And probably
I think,
immediately after you see this figure pop out and move on an intercept course, you see the very outline silhouette of someone standing on the rooftops.
Okay. And I think I'm gonna point out to everyone, like, there's one on an intercept course with our gnome friend, one on the rooftops, and then I'm gonna try and get up, kind of stealthily, but more importantly, quickly, kind of to get near the rooftop figure.
The rooftop figure, okay.
Yeah, because I think no, wait, that's not how sneak attack damage works. No, I'm trying to figure out where I'd be most.
I wanted to try and like slip out to try and go to the roof.
Okay, then I'll stay on the ground.
Yeah.
We can, plot telepathically in this quick instant.
Are you
like,
moving quick to do this?
Yeah.
yeah.
Like,
Should I go up to the roof?
Yeah, as soon as Gehenna like comms that to us, I'll look at Anar, give a smile and a wink, and make my way back upstairs. And I have one of my scarves with me, making a note to bring that.
So you go quick and you get on the roof, yeah?
Mm-hmm. I'm making it seem like I'm doing like a outfit change, so heading back up to my room.
Yeah, easy enough. You quickly move up to the roof, and you can see this figure kind of. You see them barely. They're kind of like crouched behind a chimney right now, but they are very intently watching these two figures move on a course like that.
I'm going to prepare, like, the second any aggressive motion is made from the intercept course, there's going to be a psychic blade halfway to them.
Okay. How close do you want to get to the figure and the two figures that are kind of on an intercept course right now?
I'll start walking. But you said they're within 60. Like, this started happening when I was within 60 feet, right?
Roughly, yeah.
So then I'll start approaching, but pretty much at any point when the intercept course happens, I'll try to also be there, but any point within that range is close enough for me to dagger. But I'll try to be the third prong in this intercept.
And Kula is gonna move to the doorway where Gehenna was and be like cleaning a glass and like watching.
Okay. So by the end of this movement, roughly how far away from them do you think you are, Gehenna?
I'm probably not gonna dash, so probably I'm going probably like 30, just regular movement.
30, okay. And they're moving towards you as well to an extent. Well, the smaller figure is, and the intercept, of course, is moving to try and catch him. You like, in this situation, you will have control about how far away you want to be these figures when they more or less collide. Does that make sense? Because you see them and you have adjustment. I just want to get a figure on that because it's going to be important.
Like, I'll try to keep it close by so that I think Anar and Toko and the spellcasters can kind of get nearby. So maybe if I have control, like 20 feet, 20, 15, 20.
20, okay.
Yeah.
So as
15, because that feels too close to the.
Yeah, once you're about 20 feet, once you're about 20 feet away, you see the figure moving to intercept. Like, the gnome kind of sees him and very much looks like he's about to bolt, which is when the figure draws the blade quickly Similarly, Shahar, you see the figure on the rooftop see this happen and just kind of like pluck something from around his neck and throw it out towards the group.
Yes.
As Dejena, you see just kind of coursing in, just for a split second, you see what looks like a small kind of red-orange bead coasting through the air, and it lands right next to the gnome. And all of you witness a massive explosion occur. Dejena, I need you to make a dexterity save.
Yep.
She getting blown up again.
She is. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, that's my. That's.
Oh fuck!
Fuck! I'm so bad at dex saves
I
for some
didn't
reason.
speak up soon enough. Fuck! I was like waiting
No,
for
you
like
didn't.
that situation to. Okay.
That is a 10.
10. That is a failure.
No.
Fucking shit.
So the figure doesn't make it either. Damn. And gnome natural 1.
Oh.
No one succeeded against this.
What about the guy? The guy on the roof, is he moving?
Oh, like after he does this, you see he's waiting for a second to see what happens, but he looks like he's about to fucking run.
No, he's not.
Do I get my held action when the person draws a weapon?
I'll allow it.
Okay. So before this fireball goes off, before we all die, it's another 4. That's a 10 again. So I miss probably.
It's too late, honey. You're getting exploded. I'm so sorry,
Yeah.
baby girl. You're getting exploded.
No, I just wanted to
Just double
hopefully
check.
take this.
Just double check. What's your health at? Because I did the damage. I'm curious about something.
27.
Well, now I rolled 26 damage. 18 plus. Yeah.
Wow.
I rolled 18 plus 8. So.
To
I am
clarify,
unkillable.
How far away
Honey,
was
no.
rooftop from doorway?
Rooftop from doorway is a good distance. You're gonna
Okay.
have to go like upstairs and whatnot, unless you have
Okay,
a
I was
method
just
of
curious.
floating up.
But then at this point, the
so
explosion
after-
was roughly 20 feet-ish from the door?
It's probably further because it's gonna move up as well. We're gonna say
Okay.
it's 30 feet away from the door,
Okay.
so it doesn't damage.
Oh, I meant.
So I would very much
Okay,
like, as
let's do it.
soon as before he runs, I run towards him and I take my scarf and I like do some cool parkour shit where I get the scarf around him and like use my body weight on the downswing to drag him down.
All right. Well, you'll get an opportunity for that. I'll say go ahead and make a grapple check. So you can do athletics or acrobatics. So it's one of those.
Acrobatics for sure.
That's fair. Make a
With my
contested-
-1 strength,
Mhm.
I am a beanpole. Fuck yeah. Okay. Okay.
No.
I had a nickel for every time I got blown up.
Though.
You
What'd
found
you
it.
Would have 2 nickels.
Yeah.
More than what she has now.
That is a 21.
They got a 20.
Gotcha, motherfucker.
Yeah. So you quickly just get them and tackle them to the ground and restrain them. As you see struggling kind of in hood and whatnot, you pull back the hood. It's Pierre.
Fancy seat.
Meanwhile, though,
Motherfucker.
on the ground, you see there's after the explosion, Jenny, you are just rocked by it and barely are just like standing but barely, horribly burned now. But similarly, you see thrown back from the explosion is what looks like the gnome unmoving. But meanwhile, the other figure kind of over top, seemingly took the hit, but took it well. And over the corpse of the gnome, seemingly rifling through it, grabs something, shoves it in his pocket, and then kind of meets eye contact with you, and is going to start trying to run.
From
Okay.
where I
Can
am
I get
on the
outside?
roof, can I see anything?
Yeah, you see what's happening right now.
Can I take an
want-
action?
Yes.
Can
That's the
Coco
inside.
please
What
get
is it?
Right
outside?
after the
Can Togo
like
please go
explosion.
outside?
Can I go outside?
Yes.
All right, and how close is he to the door?
30 feet away.
Okay, let me see. Hold on. I knew I'd have to use this.
Did you take spare the dying?
Well,
Hold
that
person.
as well.
Okay.
But first, because when I'm casting hold person, it's a range of 60 feet.
Oh, God bless you, Toko.
Thank
Yeah.
you.
Say wisdom save.
Wow.
Yeah, it's a wisdom save. You've got to make higher than a 14.
14.
If that doesn't work, I.
That
have
is a
plan.
natural 20.
Fuck you.
I
I can try at least one more time. But
I was gonna try and hit him with
Well, Shar, you've kind of had your action from this, which was restraining the person on the rooftop.
Okay.
Meanwhile,
Don't
Kula
worry.
and Anar, what are you two doing?
Catapult with the glass I was polishing because I planned in advance.
Who's this at?
At the guy that just
the guy?
ruffled through the gnome stuff.
The
Yeah.
dex save,
Cyril.
yeah?
It is another dex save of 14.
That is a 17. Makes it. This person seems particularly dexterous and sees it coming and dodges out of the way.
That's fine. I'll also start just sprinting that direction. Not like I have that. No, 30 feet. Okay, so I'm going to
Is
start.
there-
Grabbing its health as well.
Going for
That's a
that.
smart idea.
Is there any way I could get a telepathic message to someone?
Yeah, sure.
Can I ask someone to tell my boss someone's out? Someone's out here.
I think people have made note of the giant explosion.
There's an
You see most of the
explosion
people with
outside.
weapons have drawn the weapons.
Okay, so it's like a cacophonous explosion.
Oh,
Okay.
it was. I mean, it's a fireball.
It was-
It's huge. It's a 20.
Yeah.
There's a reason I was asking you why. It's a 20-foot radius.
Yeah. What I meant was, and we don't have to take it back. I meant I wanted to be 20 feet away from the bar, not 20 feet away from the people. But it's too late now. I'll take the explosion. Yeah.
Mhm.
I'm not trying to coward out of the explosion. There's a miscommunication. But
All good.
this works
Anar,
very well.
What are you doing?
I whistle for Palace and I whip out my crossbow and aim at the figure that's running away.
Okay. Shot.
Okay, that's gonna be 21 to hit.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right, and that's 10 points of damage.
10 points of damage. Nice.
Mm-hmm.
Legend shit.
That. Having been severely scarred, probably Jenna, at this point, like, you get a good look at their face. And, like, now, it's almost kind of unrecognizable that half of their face is horribly burnt from that explosion. But with that, you get a good look at who you definitely recognize as Ursula Bloxham.
Okay, cool.
Having now been shot by a crossbow and blown up by a fireball, took the hit decently well, but is hurt for sure. All right, but what this is gonna do is this is gonna initiate a chase scene. Which roll I can use for one.
The chase rules are cool.
Because he
Wait, who
will
are
not
we
stick around and
chasing?
fights.
Urstel.
Oh, wait, I thought he got cast by hold person. Oh, no, he got out of it. Never
He
mind.
succeeded.
Fuck.
He got lucky.
Asia Fit says, "Excuse you, Anar, you can't drink and fly."
Listen,
Whatever.
here's the
D&D
thing.
Beyond. I'll use that.
here's the thing, and this is why fantasy worlds are so much better. You're right. Anar can't drink and drive because Anar has to control that car. But Palace, my sweet baby boy, he got this. He got this. I'm just going to climb on the back, and he's going to be able to move
It's a
around.
Automatic driving car.
Automatic driving car. Now, let's be real. I'm going to read these stats really quick. Intelligence for Anar, 12. Intelligence on Palace, 2.
Yeah, I mean, driven.
But here we go. The wisdom on Anar, 8. The wisdom on Palace, 13.
Listen, make it up.
So,
So much happening
So
with that.
Wow. Talk about like emotional whiplash. I was on cloud 9 and now I guess I'm here now.
Yeah.
I want to know why my spell DC is so low, but it's probably because we're just level 3.
I know I keep
Yeah,
forgetting we're
Your proficiency bonus hasn't gone up yet. That's the main thing.
So it's just 10 plus wisdom.
Boo.
Yeah.
Right. So this will work. So initiative is going to be rolled because you do act in initiative order for this. Say chasing.
All right, initiative -2.
Are we all rolling?
I'm for the only.
Yes. Everyone wants to participate in it, which I assume would be everyone.
I'm gonna just say it right now. I got a natural 20 plus 3.
I got a total 20.
Nice.
I got
And
a
I'm already in the
13
turn order.
-2.
That's a 12.
Dang, wow. I'll roll well. So 23. Char is 12.
Oh, I have 1 health.
You do have 1 health.
Oh, I should have healed you.
I've got
No, you're
healings.
fine.
Who is no glad?
It's not going to be as good. But
That's
We
not-
don't have any health potions, do we? We never
For
got
him,
those.
He rolled an 8, so I'll go fucking before him. So how chase rules work is there are no opportunity attacks as you are all moving the same pace because if you're sprinting after them, you're all kind of moving the same pace. You're not really leaving ranges. But it's basically like you're acting in your turn order. You can dash basically you can dash a number of times equal to 4 plus your con or 3 plus your con modifier. And yeah, well, out of that, once you run out of that, you have to make checks that otherwise start taking points of exhaustion. But Anna, you're up first.
I whistled for Palace. Did he come?
Yeah, Palace probably just takes off. And where's he landing?
Yeah, so I think like Anar runs and jumps up on him. While Palace is flying, he has a fly speed of
like 60 or something.
No, 80.
Fuck me blind.
quite the chase this is gonna be.
Yeah.
So,
This man moving 30 feet around.
Yeah. So Anar and Palace are just gonna race forward and like slam down in front of him, just like land, crash down. And I think Anar just like well, I think they're close enough. Anar like whips out her scimitar to just kind of like stare down at oh my goodness, I just had his name because I have it in my book. Urstel, yeah. Because I'm assuming I can fly in front of him at 80 fly speed.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
Do you want to take an attack? You got your action. It's only it only takes like hacker movement to mount.
Yeah. Yeah, I'll go ahead and attack. I'm gonna say it now. I'm gonna attack non-lethally. It's been a minute.
Can Palace like grab anything?
In the case of this mount, when it comes to attacks, you can basically use you could instead of you attacking, you could have your mount attack. Or in the case of grabbing something like grappling.
Yeah.
Other interactions, they can just pick something up if you're just trying to pick like up an object or something.
Palace just lands on Urstel.
Yeah, I mean, I was gonna have Palace like try to grapple Urstel or land on Urstel. Yeah.
Okay.
So what would I need to roll for that?
That would grapple would be Palace would make an athletics check against him.
Okay.
Contested by his athletics. Which I don't know if if weapons are proficient, but it's strength based.
Yeah, it's strength based.
Strength, at least.
They do. But I didn't roll that great, so it's gonna be 11.
He got a 14, so he manages to dodge out of the way of this massive griffin claw.
Okay, does that count as like my whole action entirely, or is that like?
If you have extra attack, then or action surge, if that's something you want to use.
Oh, I do have action surge. Let me double check.
It's like you can substitute his attack for one of yours.
Yeah. Yeah, you know what? Fuck it. I'll action surge because like if I can take this out, I will. So Palace like strikes, but Anar is also going to attack when she sees him dodge out of the way with her scimitar. Oh, you hate to see it, folks. You really do. That's gonna be a 8 to hit.
8 to hit does not hit.
I know.
As he is like got adrenaline pumping right now, so he's just dodging left and right.
Yeah.
Basically with this massive griffin having now landed, trying to find an opening.
Yeah. Well, good thing that the rest of the party goes before him. All right, folks, fuck it up.
This
Let's
is
go.
unfortunate for him. Like, very unfortunate for him. Jenna, you're up next.
I
Okay.
love this for us.
Reactions, he doesn't.
Wait, not us surrounding this man and curb stopping him. Just
It's that JoJo meme. Just everyone stopping on that one guy.
Had I any amount of health, I would love to get up to this man and grapple him. But I mean, he can just flick me and I die, so I'm just gonna throw 2 psychic blades at him.
Go for it.
Smart.
The first one is a 14.
14 misses.
Yeah. The second one is a lot more, 23.
Hits.
Yes, and I get sneak attack on it because Palace
you got
is
an ally within 5 feet.
him up.
Let's go.
So that's a D4 plus 2D6 plus 4. That's could be better, could be worse. 9 plus 4, 13.
13, good hit.
Yep, solid.
13. Yeah, he's at this point he is bloodied as he has
Cool.
taken fireball plus a crossbow bolt plus psychic dagger now.
Yep. And yeah, I don't know if my psychic daggers could be non-lethal, but if they can, I was going for that. If not, oh well.
No, still alive. So
Yeah, doesn't matter. But
Like they burst
I'm
on
staying
impact.
where I am.
fair. Kula, what's up?
It's Kula time.
Mm.
Kula.
Can Kula time be non-lethal, baby, please?
Oh, illegal.
Yeah, it can be. No,
it's illegal.
Let's harken back to days of yore. And he's
I'm
throwing
ready.
grease underneath this guy.
Make him
so
a greasy boy.
a dex save that he has
So
to
that
make,
is
right?
another deck save. I mean, but even so, firebolt on the next turn will not be pleasant.
15.
Okay. Well,
Just keep it splitting. So you get an
That's
idea
fine.
this guy's pretty dexterous.
But
Yeah.
he is surrounded by grease though,
Correct.
and it is
Correct.
difficult terrain.
Difficult terrain. So he's
and
gonna
it's
be
difficult.
not be getting this
And
far.
Kula is still like running and is now
Pretty deep,
cackling madly. So everyone is aware after the grease and the cackling. Y'all know what's happening
What
next.
happens
So
next,
Do I have
There
to
you go.
cast hold person on Kula?
I mean, it's a 120-foot range on that firebolt. So
yeah. Alrighty. Well, Shahara, you're up. You're on a roof right now, restraining Pierre.
Pierre. How far is Urstal from me?
We'll say 30 feet.
Yes. So I still have Pierre restrained, and I think I've got my regular scimitar up against his throat. I take the dancing rapier and I throw it into the air and say, Shaina, and it flies towards Urstal
All right.
and does an attack.
Make an attack, yeah. That's your bonus
Yes.
action. That's your bonus action, by
That's
the way. to
my
do that.
bonus
Yeah.
action, baby.
Good item.
Fuck yes.
Fuck yeah.
16.
That hits.
That's a D8 plus 3. Love to see it. That is 8 points of
Alrighty.
slashing damage.
Yeah, as the sword just flies and he tries to dodge out of the way, but it just catches him in like the abdomen.
And it's just gonna hover above him. Just taunting. And then for my action, I wish right now I had sleep, but I don't. I want to use Charm Person
Okay.
on Pierre. He has to make a wisdom save.
Wisdom save.
14.
Alrighty, give me a moment. Man, natural 20, huh?
Oh,
These NPCs enjoy making these win saves for some reason.
Yeah, I
With
don't
no
love that.
bonus.
I don't love that for me. Okay. I'm just gonna keep him restrained so he doesn't go anywhere. That's it. That's what I got. That's my turn.
Alrighty. Toku, you're up again.
Yay! Johanna's fine until she goes down. Okay, I'll heal her when she goes down. For now, we just need to
Unreal!
get this guy.
True, but also
No,
I'm
I love
gonna
it.
heal her regardless. of
Yeah.
what
I mean,
happens.
honestly, true cleric energy. Like, I'm gonna get you when I'm gonna get you when you need me.
Spoken like a grave cleric.
Toko is definitely gonna point at Kula, seeing the grease, and say, do not fucking dare. We need him alive.
Or do we just need the stone?
Okay, but there's also a bunch of people who are looking for him in our bar right now, probably about to come out.
And they'll find him.
Also, the
But
black staff is
Choco's
there.
definitely like running after,
she's right there.
and so
Yeah.
is gonna use hold
Most-
person again to try and get him,
Gotcha.
so he can't keep squirming.
See what he gets. 15.
Fuck you.
Oh.
It's a 14, so
He's rolling well. He's like +0 to his
so that's
save.
all
I mean,
my
he's
second
rolling
levels.
well.
I can. The only thing I've got left are 4 commands.
I mean, command is good. Like,
So, but that's.
You're right.
oh my god.
Do I have anything I can do as a bonus action?
Could
Not unless I have.
No, I'm kidding.
No, I don't have anything.
Alrighty.
Oh well.
So, it is his turn. He, even though it's difficult terrain, he's going to take his action to dash. And yeah, that's what he does. He, oddly enough, with all of his rogue features, he doesn't have cunning action.
If they start their turn in Greece, do they have to make their save,
I'll check.
or is it end their turn? I can't remember whether Grease or Web is start or end.
The grease appears, each creature in the same area, creature that enters the area or ends its turn there. Yeah.
I tried.
You did. That's all right.
It's an important point.
Still
But yeah,
covered in
so
grease, though.
how big is Greece? It is 10-foot square. Okay. So he gets, it'll take him 20 feet to move that. So 10. So he's probably he's a solid 40 feet away from like Palace and Nara right
Oh no!
now.
What will Palace do?
Not like he'll fly. Well, that being said, it's Anar's turn again.
Yeah, so we book it again. I never got off of his back, so we're just
Yeah.
yeah.
It's a chase scene, so basically it's like he takes off and you just take off after him.
Exactly. Yeah, so we take off again. We corner him again. And you know what? This time I'm gonna just make the attack rolls. I'm gonna move to hit him with my scimitar non-lethally. Ooh, okay, that's a very odd thing to do. It's still in the box, but it y'all know like when a basketball bounces off the rim? That's what my dice just did. I have like a
Nice.
folding dice box, and so it hit the top and came back down. So that is going to be 19 to hit.
Hits.
Cool. And that is 12 points of non-lethal damage.
Oof. Still up. He's looking very hurt at this point.
I attack him and like kind of like rear up on Palace, and I'm just like, look, you can keep running or you can just stop it.
All right. That being said, Jenna, you're up next.
Now that it's relevant, can my psychic blades do non-lethal damage? Can I like set to stun her? Like just override the system and just like
I'd say
I'm trying.
I'd say
Stun gun.
I'd say the AC to hit would be higher, since you'd probably be
I'm
aiming
okay
for
with that.
a non-lethal section of the body.
I'm okay with that. Actually cutting anything. Nope. I'll take my win. Sorry, I was impulsive thought. I'll take my win. And I'm going to move so that he moved another 40 feet. I was about 20 feet away
so
from
he's
him.
Like, he's 60 feet right now.
I technically don't even have to move, but I will move up 30, and I will
30 feet away from him. Yep.
throw a dagger. That's fucking cocked. Oh, yay, 22.
That hits. Yeah.
Okay, that's 3d6 of non-lethal psychic damage.
That hits the non-lethal AC.
Ooh, that's 17.
How do you want to do this? You have 9 health.
So with I know this technically isn't a non-lethal body part, but what I really want to do is I just want to like throw the psychic blade so that it hits the spine and just like knocks him out. Like just freezes him and knocks him out.
It's like
running.
acupuncture. You hit like that one spot and he just like seizes up and collapses. And as he does, probably a gnar, you see kind of out of his pocket tumbles a small palm-sized green stone.
I'ma pocket that up and slip it somewhere secret.
Gotcha.
Telepathically, someone check the gnome.
Oh yeah.
And then I will bonus action dash up to him, just to be there.
That will end combat as out of the bar quickly comes several people. First of all, the entire Griffin
Most
cavalry
powerful,
squad
yeah.
comes out, like weapons out, seeing the carnage, but seeing that things have mostly abated.
Hey, I got him!
Do you have teleportation of some sort?
Drunk as a skunk, and you got him.
You
None
see
of my
Vajra
spells
You
landed.
see Vajra, the black staff, appear like in kind of like a cloud of mist appear outside, staff at the ready, but seeing the situation abated kind of like lowers their guard a bit.
So Pierre just surrendered.
I mean, he's restrained at this point. He's not getting away.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Okay. Wise man.
Shahara, are you just gonna like stay hidden on the roof with Pierre?
That's a good question.
Because like, is that possible, or does everyone see you on the roof with
Kind of.
Pierre?
Yeah. What are you gonna do with it? I'd say it's possible you could stay hidden up there with him if you'd like. If you don't want him to necessarily get what is most likely arrested.
Give me one reason why I shouldn't turn you in.
Kind of just looks up and says, "My father made me do it."
If you chose to not do it, what would have happened?
Not sure. Disowned? I don't really know.
Is he here?
Shakes his head.
And keep it feral. Keep it feral. Keep it feral. I was gonna roll a die, but I think I've made my decision.
What the fuck?
He does still have that necklace on. You see several more. I think how many more of those beads are there after this? I want to say there's 2.
Steal his necklace. Steal his bling.
Honestly,
I think honestly,
Yes,
Jack
there are two- there are
homeboys
two-
drip
there are
and knock
two-
him out.
There are 2 beads remaining on the necklace.
Liv, what did you say?
Oh, I said Jack is drip and kick him off.
Yeah, I'm gonna take the necklace. Does he have anything else on him?
Not with what it seems.
Okay, cool. I'm gonna take the necklace. And I'll get up. Off him.
All right.
Unfortunately, I think everyone deserves a chance to do better next time. I catch you around here again, and if you blow up anything where you have no business, I will bring you in next time.
He nods, and then he nods very just quickly, and then
Like, give him a
quickly
shove.
scampers and
Not off
Yeah.
the building, but just like, get
just
out of
off
here.
the-
Get. Go.
Spartan kick him off the building. Yeah. He like scampers down through a back alley and probably makes his way back towards the estate.
Telepathically, you got the mage on the roof.
No, he got away.
Damn.
Sorry.
Whatever.
Ooh, that came out before I even thought about it. Ooh, I hate it. Ah! Okay.
Yep.
Keep it feral. Keep it feral.
Keep it feral.
Yeah.
I love it.
As the blacksmith says, "What happened here?"
Real quick, Liv, was it obvious how you got the stone and put it away? Like as Kula was running up, could I see you do that, or were you trying to be sneaky about it?
I was at least trying to be sneaky about it to like anybody else who was running out.
Okay.
Yeah.
Were you trying to perceive that, Kula?
Yeah, because that might change what I do.
In that case, then make a perception check.
Okay.
We'll say Anar make a sleight of hand check just for the sake of.
Like for Kula, yeah.
Logistically, could Anar hide that from me as the one who took him out?
You're right there. So I think even
Probably saw it.
yeah.
Okay,
I also
I'm
think
not-
that like I made eye contact with you about this because like
Yeah.
you know we're on the same
We
team.
got, we got it.
Yeah.
I wasn't gonna out you. I just wanted to know if I should be rolling to know if I noticed.
Yeah. I got a 13 on sleight of hand.
I got a 12.
Okay.
Actually, yeah, Anar, very sneaky
good, it's
person.
good.
We've never had to get
Sleight of
into
hand,
it, but
yeah.
she's
Can
pretty
I
sneaky.
check
Stealth.
to see if I notice?
Hi, Dex. Sure.
So you said perception?
Yeah.
Cool.
Just gonna add beat a 13.
What did you take, Anar?
Oh, it's a natural 17 plus
Yeah, okay.
6. So
It took you
I
yourself,
took the
yeah.
stone.
Oh, gotcha.
okay, so we know she has it. Okay.
We don't all know she has.
Oh,
So Kula's about to desecrate a knocked out body.
okay. I grab Kula by the
You have a
back.
telepathic link.
Nope.
Okay.
A telepathic
Excellent.
link
Not
with,
needed.
No, I love it.
between two
I love it.
brain cells, please. That's
love
one
it.
synapse. I like grab Kula for the first time, like roughly handling Kula. Grab Kula by like the back of the neck. I'm like, chill, I got it.
You know when you have the audacity to pick up a cat and they like give you that look, you know?
Yeah.
For a split second, that's his face. Is like, how dare? And then
Okay, that's fine.
I gently put you back down.
Oh my god, what happened?
Okay. I'm
I
probably
don't
going to
know.
go back.
Why don't you tell me, Cole, after this stream? That's what we need to talk about.
I
I'm
love
going to go
it.
check
No.
on the gnome.
that's probably a good idea.
Checking on the gnome, dead.
Just spare the dying would help this.
He does not have a lot of health, and 26 damage from a fireball is just gonna done.
We could talk
Okay,
to a corpse
Yeah.
again.
We can. We do have the person who helps us talk to corpses. If we can get this body out of here surreptitiously. I think
We
surreptitious
have a lot of cops around
and
our
its own
house
answer.
right now.
in it.
Okay,
Yeah.
actually, no. I think Anar, like, you know, when you're drunk and then something happens and you get that like 30 seconds to 10 minutes of clarity.
Yeah.
I think Anar gets that and is like just shouting out orders to like the rest of the cavalry, like move this, do that, da 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 da, this and that, blah 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 blah.
Assess damage.
Assess damage. Jenna, can you, the gnome, please, can you know the area? Can you please clean that up? Yes, keep it moving, keep it moving.
And so then I probably will heal Johanna.
Yeah. Is there just a quick once over the body? Is there any other like magic item? Was he holding like a weapon or anything?
The particular glint,
like-
the particular glint off the short sword that you see he has, makes me very, very fortunate. Like very fortunate that you didn't get stabbed by it because it's very like the glint. It's poisoned.
Yeah.
So that probably would have hurt getting stabbed by that. Like, trust me.
You get 10 points of health.
Thank you.
3 plus 7.
But nothing else magical.
I'll just pick it up, and as Anar says with the gnome, I will toss the sword kind of right to Anar.
You catch it.
Yep. And then I'll rush off to figure out what to do with the gnome, I guess.
Yeah, I mean, there are members like the watch and stuff that were attending that are looking over at the corpse, like taking kind of situation. The blacksmith says, "What's happened here?"
Who's she asking?
You all, general.
Okay.
It seems like there was an attack
So
outside.
clearly, it's a fireball set off.
Right.
Yeah, it hurt. It hurt like a bitch.
Clearly.
But this black stuff. This, remember when I was talking to you about my capable crew? This is them, and here you are. Look how capable we are.
Well, certainly she took down whoever threw that fireball. It's not an easy feat. I assume this is the perpetrator, nodding at the unconscious body of Erstol.
Yes.
Right. Nods to the watch. Arrest him.
Well, we have everything we want off of him, so that's fine.
Yeah. I will telepathically when she asks like if we took out the person with the fireball. I will ask Shahar like do we let the black staff know to look out for a runaway mage? You're muted.
Cole, you're muted.
I knew I was forgetting something.
Yeah. Because Anar said, essentially said whether she meant to or not that Erstl threw the fireball.
Oh yeah, no, tell them. Tell them about the mage.
Cool. There was another person on the roof managed to get away. Slippery mage sword. What?
Yeah, there was someone up on the roof. I have a feeling you might intercept them heading back, perhaps towards the Belanges.
Right. Walks over to the rest of the Griffin cavalry. Get on your Griffins, start searching from the skies. And they just nod and take off.
That was mean. Absolutely incredible.
Wow.
I'm losing my mind over that play of, yeah, you're free. No, he's going home. That's so good.
I mean, he did blow up a street.
Also,
No, yeah,
Cops
I
in
love
the
it.
bar.
Also hurt my best friend. Like, bitch, bye.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
You thought?
Well, thank you all for resolving this. And kind of looks
Of
over
course.
to everyone. Back to the festivities. It's all right. It's been resolved. I can assure you. And they kind of everyone nods and carefully goes back, but things start picking up once again.
Okay. Cool.
I gather up everybody before I think we're waiting by the door because like that makes the most sense of like, oh, welcome in, welcome back in, because this is our bar. And I think once the entire street is cleared out and like, I'm sure it's like a car crash. I'm sure there's people who live in the neighborhood who are watching, but once all of our patrons have gone back inside, I like grab everybody and I'm like, so I got the stone.
Nice.
Okay.
it's getting towards the end of the evening too, so you got like probably a couple more hours left.
Yeah.
Keep it hidden. We'll finish up in here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Look too suspicious.
Ula reaches on his belt and hands you a small bag.
Here, keep it in this.
And he hands you his bag of holding.
Ah. Thank you, Mr. Kula. And I drop it in there.
Alrighty. So the night wraps up. So for the sake of this, normally you would roll this at the end of the week, but considering it's opening night, big bunch of stuff, I'm gonna have you all. Someone roll a D100 plus 50.
Plus
100
50?
plus 50.
50.
Who wants to do it?
I'll do it.
Not me.
Actually,
realized-
Cole's rolling for it.
Nope. I'm the low roll sync. Nope. Won't be me.
Not me.
I can do it.
Her name is
Gula was in charge of the money.
That's true.
True.
Kula
You were in
That
charge of the
makes
money,
the most
so you
sense.
get to
Yeah,
count it.
you do it.
Go, Mr. Kula.
I can count.
Yeah.
I have
Opening
a
night was
high
probably like a
intelligence.
Friday. Anyway.
Plus 50?
Mhm.
So 73 plus 50.
Yeah, it's 91.
123.
It is the highest that can be. So we roll some dice.
Hell yeah.
26. In total, the bar pays for its maintenance costs for the rest of the week, and makes a profit of 130 gold pieces.
Nice.
130 gold.
You love to see it.
Nice.
But as everything clears out and the night is down, I assume you all want to meet and pull up the stone, yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So the stone is a glossy greenish gray stone, fits in the palm of your hand. It is has almost like three, what almost kind of look like eyes in the sense that they're not really eyes. I can send a picture of it into the Discord, Discord, if you want to see
In
it.
Discord.
As you look for the picture, is there would we have wanted to as a party let Rainer know, or probably not, right? Yeah, okay. It depends on if we're doing the keep it for ourselves or tell the never remember kid.
Alrighty.
Oh, did the Zentrum guys come back into the bar? Or were they gone after the whole altercation?
Oh, they were gone.
But can I have like described them to, someone important, or like there were two guys
Ooh.
talking shit. What you the stone picture.
You probably could have told members of the watch to keep an eye out for them.
This looks like
Yeah.
a nasty mix of a finger and a loaf of bread.
I was thinking it looks
Why?
like a toe.
I don't even want to look now.
It-
It's got like a skin-like texture.
Just like-
Why?
Almost
Don't
just
like-
holding it, you can tell that it is magical. It probably requires some sort of attunement.
I hope it would look the
If
only
I cast
it gets for
detect
being
magic,
that
can I tell
ugly
what
is-
kind of magic it is?
Ooh, divination. Divination, a combination of divination and conjuration.
Okay,
Fuck
okay,
yeah.
okay.
What does it do? That's wild.
I don't have identify. That's not a spell that I have.
Do divination
So,
spells work on items that are in bags of holding?
No, 'cause that is an
It
extra
would have to be
dimensional
done.
space.
Okay, so smart to keep it in the bag of holding.
Also, low key, I said it in chat, but that's where Kula keeps all of his stones. So you may have had to pull like a handful of random stones out.
Do you just
As
hoard
cover.
stones?
Yeah, he's an artificer. He wants to make jewelry. He's got
Incredible.
bracelets on his tail.
I love it.
Right, that's
Yeah.
so cute.
I love.
So I do technically have identify, but are we doing like what I need to just pay a bunch of gold to make this happen, or how do you do identify?
You need 100 gold piece pearl.
Okay.
have a
Which,
neighbor.
retroactively you could buy
That's
if
true.
you want to spend the money.
Well, it's up to y'all
that
then. If
neighbor
we
is
wanted to
easy.
keep it hush hush, Kula does. I could know identify. We would just have to get the pearl to make it happen. But
Yeah,
That
the
makes
pearl
the most sense.
consumed, so once you have the pearl, you can identify to your
Okay.
heart's
Yeah.
content.
cool. Do we want to do that right now? We've got the gold from our profit.
I
if
think
we
so,
wanted
yeah.
To do that.
Mm-hmm.
Did we want to use
Retroactively,
it?
you can probably buy a pearl, or at the very least, a late night rush, find a pearl somewhere.
Okay.
So
I mean, our neighbor, right? Does
Yeah,
he
he
spell
probably
components or
has
just
The
Probably
one
has
who
spare,
didn't
yeah.
come to our opening.
was he at the big party? He wasn't at the brunch, but was he at the big party?
Probably stopped by for a little bit.
Okay.
He's just so cool.
Casting Identify in the stone, you can identify that it is an artifact known as the Stone of Galore.
Stone of Galore?
Yes, Golorr.
Oh, I thought you meant galore, like
No. Golorr, probably it's how it's pronounced.
GOL.
ORR.
Stone of. How much?
And in
did
terms
it...
of like its exact nature, you can't truly figure it out because of how this is an artifact. But you get an idea that you know at very least this. So 3 charges regains 1d3 expended charges daily at dawn. While holding the stone, you can expend 1 charge to cast a legend galore. And you get an idea that a legend galore might be based on a particular set of knowledge that the stone has.
Okay.
Oh wow!
Didn't
okay.
we learn previously that this stone is like the key to a whole bunch of other treasure?
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, cool.
You do know that it does require attunement to use, though.
Who wants it?
Do we want to I first of all, as funny as it would be for an R to have so many questions, just so many questions. Do we this will be an in character conversation actually. Do we want to keep it out of the bag of holding, or do we want to keep it in this so no one can see it?
Probably
I mean-
keep it in the bag of holding.
Yeah.
Because people
It
are looking
seems-
for it.
Exactly.
Yeah. And maybe I know, getting to know a new magic item. I imagine if you attune to something and then put it in a bag of holding, do you then need to re-attune to it when you pull it out?
No. I would say you would have to. You probably couldn't keep it in the bag of holding for too long.
That's fair. That makes sense.
So
Because
as long as you like take it out like once a day or something.
yeah, hope it's the correct hour to spend getting to know it, and then put it in, and then take it out if and when we need it. Just once a day, go whoop whoop.
Okay.
Right. So I do not think we attune to it today. I think we put it right back, and we just hope nobody picked it up over the course of that identify. I think it's the safest bet.
Yeah.
Now, what do we do about Urstel as he had it? He knows we took it. And the higher ups know now have him and will more than likely interrogate.
That's a good point.
I can attempt to make something that looks like the stone. It might buy us some time if they don't try to use it.
That's probably our best bet.
Well, because was he unconscious when you took the stone off of him?
Yeah.
Yeah, actually.
So we can just say it wasn't on it when we got to him.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it fell
Okay.
in the street or something, and then
The griffin ate it.
someone picked it up.
No, what if they want to rip Palace apart?
No, they just gotta
Oh.
wait a few hours.
Eh,
That too.
Hmm.
but yeah, I say we just keep it hidden.
Keep it hidden.
Keeping it hidden seems like the best option, considering how many people seem to want it. And how many people also knew that we were looking for it.
It may be best if we keep pretending to look for it then.
Yes.
Yes, that's smart. What do we do with it now, though? That we have it.
Probably use it.
Figure out what it can do. I mean, figure out what it can do and figure out why Daggle wants it so badly. I mean, I know it technically belongs to his family or something, but there's got to be more going on, right?
If everybody's after this, definitely.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Figuring out what that something, that reason is.
But for now, we'll need to continue on as if nothing's happened.
In the meantime, is anyone attuning to the stone?
What did you say?
Is anyone attuning to the stone?
Who of us? So I guess out of character, who would the group think should have the stone?
In character, Kula would probably say, I'll do it. But out of character, that's probably not a good idea.
Right. And everyone probably knows it.
I'm at the reverse of in character. Gehenna would probably, Gehenna makes sense, but also I have a magic item already. I have the boots, so I'm not trying to be,
I was gonna say Anar or Gehenna.
I was going to say Toko. I feel like Toko's the most responsible.
What?
What?
What? Yeah.
I mean, okay, so it's either, I guess, Anar or me. Should we let chat decide with a poll? I'm kidding.
Hey!
No, attunement doesn't have to go. As far as attunement goes, you can always switch out. You're not attuned.
That's fair.
That's true.
Yeah, we might decide over time. So
We could also decide, like, I don't know what time it is, but
It's probably late.
yeah.
Oh yeah.
but we'll probably leave it in the bag for now.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I'm a beat. I just don't want to tune to it. Fun, but
Not yet.
Now
You have
I
to
want to
wait
attune
with
to
the
it because I want
rest of
something
us.
bad to happen.
I know, right?
I know, right? Oh,
I want it to be
Nothing.
cursed.
Okay, then I'll attune to it.
okay.
Are you sure? I mean, you've already got a magic wish in your head.
Oh, and I do. But maybe
Don't we all have magic items?
More or
I
less.
have
You
a
got-
ring
you got-
of
everyone's got
I have a ring
something.
of falling, and I
Well,
can
less.
ask Sky Daddy.
Technically, Toko does.
Well, it's not a magic item. I have a +1 armor, but that's
It's
kind
an
of it.
infusion from Kula. Yeah.
So, hmm.
And I have my dancing rapier, which came
Yeah,
with
that was sick.
Yeah.
I took
got
a
my
stone.
suit.
I'll
I think
attune
Toko
to
should
it.
have it.
Okay.
Oh,
So-
never mind.
I like
Alright,
Toko
mean,
having it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Both in character and out of character. We all have magic goodies, but out
Toko.
of character, I think.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Toko
Toko
attunes
makes
to
sense.
the stone, and probably at the end of the turn, after discussing things, you just hear, "Ah, a new mind. Greetings. I am Golor."
I don't
That's what we'll
not
end
like
the
this.
session, I think.
So it is Sukuna's
Was that
finger.
internal? Or did we all hear it?
God.
Motherfucking sentient.
Did we all
Like,
hear
just-
it or just Toko?
Just Toko.
Toko just like waiting, and then suddenly like
Makes a face.
looks down at it and holds it out, and it's just like, I did not like this.
Like,
Yay.
What
fun.
the fuck?
So excited.
yeah, it's got stone.
I don't like how he said a new mind. It sounds like he's gonna eat me,
It's probably one of
but he's a rock.
Brain cat.
Brain cat.
All right. Well,
It's all every TTRPG is an anime, and this is just Sukuna's finger.
Oh my god. Gotta get more powerful.
Asia Fit is asking, did it need to be that sexy of a voice?
Oh my
That's
god.
amazing.
Answered their own question with yes.
Yes.
alrighty. Well, I think that will end the session there. Before we do
Yay.
outros, let's do some outgoing announcements if I can find them. Ha 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 ha. Scrolling. Buying time for myself. It's fine. There it is. Trying to find it. All right. So if you want to support the channel, well, first of all, once again, tomorrow is Infinite Horizon 6 p.m. PDT. Go watch that. Friday is Ramblements 7 p.m. PDT. Go watch that. So if you want to support the channel, you can sub on Twitch. It's a good way to do it. You get emotes, which are drawn by Cole and Leah, and they're fantastic. You can also support us on Patreon, which gives you access to tabletop movie supplements and monthly media recommendations, as well as character journals. If you're a Twitch sub, you also get those benefits. Just another reason to Twitch sub, because it also gets you the entire backlog of everything. If you want to stay up to date on announcements, you can follow us on @RuleOfWar on Twitter, or join the Discord, Discord in the chat. And that's a good way to keep up to speed on programming and announcements. Discord's like the first place to see all of the announcements, so that's the place to be when it comes to that. Let's do some outros. Which one did I go last time? We'll start with the Liv this time, because I think I went the opposite way last time.
Hello. Hi, I'm Liv. I am running around doing a whole bunch of different TTRPGs. This week, well, I'll say my normal schedule. On Mondays, I'm Under the Table with Total Party Chill. Under the Table is a indie-focused TTRPG stream where we play through a bunch of different games. Right now, we are doing Darius Month. That's what it's been dubbed. Darius is a character in the season, and we're playing a bunch of different games that are being GM'd by various players as we delve through Darius's subconscious. Last week, Guilty from Guilty Cosplays ran a game of Squeak Easy for us, and this week, Tim of Tim Nerds Out, who he paints like minis and stuff, he's going to be playing or running a game of Everyone is John. Or Everybody's John or whatever, which is actually very funny because Darius's player's name, the guy who plays Darius, John. So it's extremely good. On Tuesdays, I'm here in Too Deep with Rule of Lore. Y'all know what we do. Y'all know what we're about. And then tomorrow, I'm going to be on Off the Table playing Pasión de las Pasiones. I'm so excited to be back as Rosa, your resident messy child star. Fallen from grace, but determined to rise from the ashes. And then this Saturday, I'm actually going to be on the Game Tavern. We're going to be playing D&D 5e. I am proudly representing the spirit of In Too Deep by playing a tiefling cleric. So,
Perfect. Perfect.
Yeah.
That is peak gay.
Duh.
Okay.
I'm a tiefling cleric named Frill.
What color are you?
I'm going to be pink.
Of course.
Yes.
Of
Okay.
My
course.
go-to is always green for some reason.
I like to pick a bunch of different colors, but I haven't done pink yet. But to give you'll hear a little backstory here. The game that we're gonna be playing has like a bunch of like secondary books and stuff like that. So I'm gonna be playing a prophecy domain cleric who was taken into the Feywild as a child and released back onto the world.
That's cool.
Yeah,
Okay.
extremely queer. But yeah, that'll be this Saturday. Follow me on Twitter @liveinaday to know when I'm going live on any of those games.
Alrighty.
Alrighty. Moving over, Leah.
I'm Leah. I played Doko. You can find me as that geeky artist over on Twitter. Also here on Twitch. And I also have another game that plays about every other Sunday called Oops All Barovians, where I play a himbo grave cleric, who's about to. It's gonna sound like puberty, but he's about to go through some changes that are gonna make it a lot harder to pretend he's normal.
So just like
Nice.
puberty.
Yeah,
Yeah.
except he's like a really tall, buff guy already.
Super puberty.
Um,
Taller and
Bigger.
buffer.
but
Better,
it's a Curse of
stronger.
Strahd game with all the players being native Barovians because the adventurers that have come along just haven't done the job. So that's over at R Derek P here on Twitch. Like I said, every other Sunday. At 6:30 EST.
Lily.
I am Lily at Lillianapolis on Twitter. You can find me there saying, all of my things that I say, the various things that I say on Twitter. You can also find me Thursdays, scattered Thursdays, generally consistent, but sometimes inconsistent at Night Raider T on Twitch, where I play essentially just a home game that we stream as a blood hunter firbolg named Graves. Yeah, she's very cool, and yeah, that's where you can find me. Perceive me if you dare.
Next up, Draku.
Hello, it's me, Draku. I played Kula, Lord Sir Kula, the amazing artificer kobold, who did not get to set anyone on fire tonight, but there was still burning flesh, so I think overall success. So that's great.
I disagree, but
You got healed a little bit, Sorry.
yeah.
I
be fine.
patted you on
Walk
the
it off.
back.
No.
Yeah. But yeah, you can catch me here on Twitch at Draku3690. I'm a variety streamer, and as I keep saying, my schedule is just in limbo right now, but I did manage to play some Destiny 2 on stream last night, so
Yay.
random stream times until my schedule kind of evens out with the summer. You can catch me on Twitter as well, just at Draku. And last night, I tweeted such beautiful content about how Legally Blonde was on Netflix. So, that's what you should follow me for. Just
Hell
those tidbits.
yeah.
Hell yeah.
Absolutely.
Legally Blonde, one of the best musicals.
Cole.
Hey, howdy, hey. I'm Cole. You can find me over on Twitter at Cole Moriel. I'm here every Tuesday playing Shahara, my drow bard girl, and on Mondays you can catch me over on Friends Who Roll Dice, playing Airden, my tiefling wizard, because that's also gay. I'm playing two lesbians. It's great. I'm living my best gay dreams. So those are my current streams. Be sure to check out Friends Who Roll Dice. We're going to have a Monster Hearts campaign starting up this week, I guess. I think I have to double check, but I'm pretty sure it's the 15th, so I'm doing really great at remembering stuff. But yeah, so that's going to be really cool. And coming up in June, I'm going to be in a Coriolis campaign on Fridays, and I'm really excited to play some sci-fi because I've been craving it so bad. Probably going to be a gay disaster just because that's what I'm all about. So I'll keep you posted. Probably post some doodles. Also, you should definitely follow my Twitter because I have some In Too Deep art that I've been working on and only sharing with this group. So I'll post that because I don't have enough of this party in my life. So, and there will definitely be some gay Spider-Man-esque kisses probably because I'm living. So that's me.
Nice.
Oh yeah.
Hi, it's me now. I'm Colin at Colin_C_Kelly on Twitter. I obviously run this. I do a couple other things. I'm in Wayward Expeditions podcast. Season 3 is probably going to be releasing soon, I think. Considering it's almost done being edited, I'd imagine it's gonna start releasing soon. But yeah, I do that. I'm probably gonna, now that my schedule's opened up, probably gonna start doing some more things. One of which is I've been recording myself playing through Resident Evil, which is kind of why we started this this episode talking about that.
So that being said, Colin, how big of a fan of dump trucks are you?
We'll give it a solid like 8 out of 10.
Nice.
Yeah, so I'll be posting those. So keep an eye on my Twitter. I'll probably announce when I upload that. I have the first one uploaded to YouTube. It's just, I don't have a thumbnail and stuff and whatnot for it yet, since I'm private. But yeah, it's been fun. I'm almost done playing through the game. But yeah, other than that, once right before we go though, I forgot I need a thing and I want to do it on stream. I need 3d6s rolled for me, and I need to know each number.
On it.
I'll roll one.
Oh, I have 3d6 in my hands.
Oh.
Wait, what?
Bitch. Oh, okay.
So just 3 individual d6s. That's what I need.
1, 2, and 6.
1, 2, and 6.
I thought for a
Okay.
second I rolled 1, 2, 3.
Okay,
I was gonna
like
lose
that
it.
one. That one's also funny. Nice. Okay. You'll find out what that's about eventually.
Oh,
Did
okay,
I just
cool.
ruin everything for everybody? Blame the Sailor Moon dice, not me.
Alrighty, with that, we'll see you next time.
Okay.
Bye. Love you.